start off with the lake.
Piss
They
them
start
out.
off with the stuff that blows it up. And then hope you piss them out.
Turn it into tiny mush.
There's like this pill that you take
No,
and
it's working fine
enlarge
for
into
me.
your urethra a bunch so you can piss out the stones.
We are live, by the way, so if anyone wants
I get
to...
it every day.
I want a huge urethra.
I'm gonna be pissing.
Done.
You want to have it on full hydropower?
Well, that's because there's a thing. It's called
I'm gonna be pissing.
it's called the law of urination,
Oh god.
and it's no matter the size of the mammal, every single mammal.
21 seconds?
Yeah, it's like it urinates for this like at the same amount of time. People take a couple of seconds.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Like even elephants.
21 seconds.
But it's like if you're a mammal.
But if you're Isaac...
There'd be some
15,
physics, fluid
12,
drainage,
yeah.
something.
As well as like
We've sort
you've
of
got
got
same as
prostate
like
issues.
oxygen density relative to the size of the creature sort of thing. It'll be that sort of same rule. Creatures can only get so big based on the oxygen like concentration in the atmosphere. Sort of thing. This is why we had giant insects once upon a time. Because the oxygen was so concentrated in the air, they could be fucking huge.
Oh, there was enough oxygen around to fed.
And this is why the Brazilians are killing the Amazon.
Yeah, bring back
God
giant...
bless the Brazilians.
I mean, tiny.
This is why I want my urethra pills because
For the Brazilians.
This brings me back to my urethra pills.
there's not enough damn oxygen in the
Let's
atmosphere.
circle back.
You're gonna absorb the through your giant urethra.
How else will we get giant insects without enlarging my urethra? That's what I want to know.
There's just no answer.
My urethra is directly linked to
Modern
the lack of
science has
giant
no
insects.
Maybe we can look into the stars.
And we're back. You brought us back.
Full circle, baby. Full circle.
We're back.
Oh, the only answers are from beyond the stars.
Into full circle, baby.
Yep. Full circle. Totally planned,
Succeeded
scripted.
on any of the intelligence checks with any of the books. Because now that you've got the throbbling through it, and maybe that's something to do. Because like you're
Yeah, I need to tune to it though.
What books?
Shit. I don't know. I feel like there was an in check with Normans. I feel like there's been like two or four, but I also felt like it'd be really metagaming if one of you guys like failed to check and then me with the throbble on was like, hand it here. So I just didn't, and then just put, what was it?
I think we passed on a few books and failed
Yeah.
on others.
I don't remember making
I
check.
think
I've
we've
got
got to
the
check for
books.
each book more just to be like,
how quickly we
yeah,
got through
what
it.
you get out of it, and how much time's passing and stuff.
Maybe.
Who knows?
Maybe
Poker knows.
some things.
Anyway, it's
You really need a wider urethra, Isaac. I don't know what else to
Yeah.
tell you.
how else are you gonna
How wide are Ricky's urethra?
how else are you gonna dock with the ionosphere and bring back crickets the size of
I
Kias?
don't think docking involves a urethra.
Like, what do
Well, we don't want Toyotas. Like, let's be realistic.
Yeah,
Size the keys.
The word you're thinking of is sounding.
Stephen,
I suppose
you're
it's
obviously
sucking it up,
docking
so
wrong.
Oh, gosh.
Got to get the urethra
You're
going.
docking wrong if you're using Kia-sized cockroaches, is what I'm going to say.
Also that.
Or the ionosphere.
Or the ionosphere, for that matter.
And folks at home, welcome back to episode 90.
Of Dungeons and Dragons.
Is
Fox
it
in the ionosphere.
Is it a Dyson? Is it just a urethra?
Who knows? Is it
knows?
is it a close-up view of Isaac?
It's
Who
been taking
knows?
these meds for 35 years as an abomination. Aberration.
The doctors are like, surely these kidney stones should pass, but I'm like, oh, it's still in there.
What kidney stones?
Keep the pills coming.
I thought this was the point.
Thought we had an agreement, sir.
You wanted me to protect us from the
Until my
cockroaches.
dick looks like one of those worms from Dune, I'm getting those pills. I'm renewing that prescription.
The side effects of my pills means I don't get kidney stones. Like,
Yeah, also
it's not the main.
Or if you do,
They just passed
they're a
it.
non
Wouldn't even know.
immune to kidney stones. It's basically what you've got out in this.
Ricky just goes to piss and hears tinks, tinks, tinks.
Yep.
Doesn't do anything
Sounds
else.
like a machine gun. Now,
Yeah, him jerking off like
Stick him up, sharp!
let's keep going.
Well, I'm just thinking
Last time.
in a cage, pissing a whole bunch, then smelting the stuff into a
Last time.
I was thinking of him having a
Let's
wank
bring
and
it all
like
back
sandblasting
in.
some wood smooth.
Do I need to...
Order in the
Use it
court.
again.
Use the wrong sound effects.
Order!
So, last time on Dungeons and Nerglings, the wedding of the Allos to be and Marabella occurred without a hitch. literally.
No one died.
It was slightly interrupted by.
Yeah, it's not even like random passerbys.
Not even her parents.
Oh no, sorry, I've gone too fast. You enjoyed a cheeky peepos before the ceremony.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Aggie brought us some.
Belch was officiating. Kincaid discovered that he has a tree kink. And then demons stormed the city.
Jeez.
It was
No,
actually just. It was fine.
Bunch of
No one
chumps.
died.
no one in the wedding party died.
That's the people that matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rest are just the pause.
Nameless guards.
And yeah, nameless guards.
The 99.9%.
Yeah.
Exactly. So they don't matter because there's a lot of them.
At a certain point, the Allos turned against Glint's insistence to flee, and he seemed to do something rather exceptional. All fiendish creatures that were attacking the city, that you could see at least, suddenly cracked and shattered into nothingness. It seemed to drain the Allos. But the reception goes on. The Allos, looking a little weakened, sent back to his room for some rest.
Force drains him.
Yes.
He's like Yoda. He used it a bit too much and...
All out of
Like Luke
course.
Skywalker, TLJ.
Nah, we wouldn't do anything close to that.
That doesn't count.
Force shit himself to death.
Look at that.
I gotta
Terry.
watch that.
No,
This is not the reviews I heard.
it's not worth doing.
If the review had been, Luke Skywalker force poos to death.
himself to death on a cliff, watching the setting sun.
After drinking blue titty milk...
Yeah.
I did see the blue titty milk.
Was it blue or was it green?
It was from like
something not
it was
white.
from like the seals.
Either way, let's play D&D.
Black bricks multi-tit things.
We rejoin with you guys bombarding Marabella with questions and tales and all manner of probably inappropriate at the wedding reception.
Have you seen my urethra?
Check out Ricky's.
All four of them.
You want to see something cool?
It's my balls.
There's a lot of them. So, the evening passing better and better. It seems people are relaxing a bit now that the attack is over.
Ew.
You see a number of people that you know, some that you don't. You see the current coterie, you see the members of your coterie to be. What would you all like to do?
Is Kanuna at this party? Mm-hmm. I just want to go up to her and just talk about getting to the astral sea. Hey Kanuna, how you doing?
Good.
How was your journey up here?
I haven't travelled on a ship before. That was interesting.
Do you come down the basin?
Uh,
Down the sly flow and around?
no. We landed on the eastern part of the basin.
Oh, you came from Udaroth.
No, from Stonebreak, where I live.
How'd you get here by ship?
The ship, it took us from
Down the sly flow and around?
No, from Stonebreak across.
Across the basin.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, you have a map?
Oh yes, here, let me help this.
Wait, did she come around here, or was it like just boom and then walk out?
Just went boom, and
So do we like
Ashara's-
and came down?
Ashara's there.
Yeah, that's yeah
No, we landed on the coast.
right.
So she sailed all the way down around.
No, I think she sailed over
She sailed
here
across
and
the-
then went there.
Which coast? The inn or?
I think
or
she
out to
went through the
coast?
basin and then went down to
It's-
Ashara.
Okay, so there's the basin and then there's the coast.
It's not that complicated. Sorry.
Over the basin.
I'm
I don't think
You drew a straight line from Stonebreak to Ashara and travelled part of that line by
I
boat.
don't think she
You know what? I
went.
don't even know why I'm eavesdropping on this conversation. I just walk away.
Actually, I don't care.
So she didn't go down the sly flow. She just went to the edge and then came down.
yeah.
Right.
Basins can have coasts. What of it?
So the other side of the room, you get wrong.
Whatever you want to call it. Glad you got here safe.
Good. Me too. It's been eventful.
Yeah. Yeah, that demons attacking was a bit of a, unexpected event. But glad we could clear that up.
How do you think they got here?
Magic.
But specifically.
The one
Demon
that teleports
magic.
you into places.
Teleporting man.
Teleportation magic.
Yeah, man.
Well, if they've come from a different plane of existence, I'm sorry, but they can't have crossed.
I mean,
Why not?
Well, there are laws.
oh yeah.
What laws?
Magical laws. The planes are all separated.
And how'd you send me to the Astral Sea in that little marble?
The Astral Sea's kind of in between.
Good boy.
That's an easy one to get to. There are ways around it.
So how can we get back to the Astral Sea? Like,
Plains
say,
are
if I
like
wanted
little
to.
rocks, and the Astral Sea is the water in between
Right.
the little rocks.
That's surprisingly wrong. I'm kidding.
Oh,
Oh,
Just tear a man down.
Did I joke good?
yeah, that was a good zinger,
Just
Canuna.
compliment him on his charisma.
Good.
And several ball attacks.
Can't this false act.
So you reckon you can get us to the Astral Sea, no dramas?
Well, yeah, it's getting you back that's hard.
Oh. And we would want to come back.
So how'd you get me back last time?
That was a very expensive test. I'd set up sort of a failsafe if, for whatever reason, I was there for more than a minute, it would bring me straight back. But then you held it, and it worked. Thankfully, I'm glad that it worked.
Is there any way we can do that again?
Sure.
You said it's expensive. How expensive?
A few hundred gold, but
Yeah, that's fine.
more time. That's the problem.
Yeah, I understand. But, you know, I need to sort of visit the Astral. I got family up there, you see. So I got to travel over there just to
She plays with the small like spines on her shell. What do you mean?
Oh, so I found out that I'm actually half Gith.
Oh,
And my family, who, you know, reside in Fort Errol, got zapped somewhere. So they might be in the Astral Sea. Won't know until I...
what makes you think that they're in the Astral Sea?
Blows that right into your mouth.
Oh, that's like 7-day-old anchovies. That is like really bad caviar.
All turtles eat pickled eggs.
Well, that's a normal breakfast, right?
They don't eat pickled eggs. It's so weird.
Face system.
You're like,
Smells like home. Every morning you weren't allowed to light a match until midday.
again, she has very little on the front of social awareness, and that actually happened.
Well, I think if anyone's going to know what happened to the Gith in my family, it would be the Gith.
So what makes you think they're there?
They contacted me when I was there. They touched me here and here.
Show me on this doll. Where did the gift touch you? Did it leave a mark?
Still there?
No.
They touched me here and it had a little mark, but it's not there anymore. But yeah, they touched me there, and I couldn't understand Gith at the time. I do now. So I have no idea.
Did you tell me this? I'm sure I would remember.
I just didn't know what they were.
No, did you tell me this when you came back?
I don't know if I told. I remember I was shit scared after I got back, but I can't remember if I told you or if I just told these guys.
Oh.
I definitely knew about it.
Yeah.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I was listening.
Well, I don't remember that at all.
Well, I definitely contacted the Gith, and they touched me.
Did they look well?
Can I history check that?
Yeah.
If a cast remove ghost, I don't know what it'll remove.
Can't remember.
It was a while ago.
It was
Did
a
you-
few months back.
Did
I
they?
don't know. I've
Did
never
they
seen
have
it.
a residence?
They were sort of just floating around there. But I've
Interesting.
never seen Gith before that, so I have no idea if they look healthy or not.
I'll have to try and.
Have a frame of reference.
They could have all had good cancer and you wouldn't know.
Get leukemia.
Yeah.
She's completely lost in thought, sort of muttering to herself at this point. She's sort of like, you hear snippets of, I have to try and recreate those specific coordinates and see if they're still there, sort of thing.
Can I find Flinvar and bring her over? Like, Flinvar, this is Kanuna. Kanuna, this is Flinvar. Flinvar, Kanuna's trying to figure out how to get us back to the astral seats to see the gift. Have fun.
You know how you always won from showing you Fortana?
Also, put two brains together.
Yeah.
Actually, Fortana might actually
You got top
be
and bottom.
good for Kanuna if she can utilize it.
We're gonna start renting out.
Should
Charging
we-
per CPU hours.
should we
Pay-per-view.
do Kanuna 2 for here?
She's got it set up.
Yeah.
in-
Should we move?
We'd have
all
to
of her
move.
life
We'd have to move
for
the whole
here?
thing.
Yeah.
I mean, can we just-
Removalists are expensive.
Yeah.
buildings are already there.
A lot of empty buildings.
Can we just put on a truck and then?
Either way, you
Yeah.
put the two of them together and they're sort of like, wait, you're trying to do what? And then they start. And it's the most animated you've seen Kanuna talk. Someone of a like mind. Someone that's entirely switched on, magic, understood.
Okay, you've done it again.
Down, blossom in friendship.
Cupid's bow. But it's just a dollar sign.
It's made of fire.
Bullseye.
Gucci chain.
Varys, is there anyone that you would like to seek out?
Yeah, sure. Go talk to Glyda if she's around.
She would have escorted the Allos off to his room, ministering to him.
Any members of the Marble Revengers?
Yep, Belch would be in there.
Sick.
Uh,
Yeah, Belch.
Perception check, if you would like any of the others. Otherwise, you can just go for Belch. Up to you.
It's like 13.
Okay.
13.
Sure. You see him, he's back to his suited best. The armor hidden again. Hi.
Hi, Belchy.
Do you like my jokes?
To be completely honest, I kind of forgot it. But I think I laughed at the time, though.
Good.
Deception?
Oh no, he believes it.
He
He wants to believe that.
He wants to believe it.
I don't care if you're
It's
lying.
like natural one.
Chooses to roll a natural one.
So, Belchy,
Yes.
what the fuck? Any ideas on A, why that happened, B, what they were, C, what they wanted? Yeah, those stuff. If you get any ideas, because what the fuck just happened?
Well, you see, I think the Allos, the reason that he's changing over to his son, I think he's weakening, and along with him weakening, I think the barriers between the worlds are weakening.
That's genius.
Gee, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm not
so, like,
but he is.
if, say, the demons and all that wanted to make a full-force incursion, this is the time, right? Like, they kill the Allos, the doors are open,
Oh, I don't think they wanted to kill the Allos.
right?
Deal him.
That's what I'd do.
Oh, but are we the locust?
What's a locust?
I think it might be the Allos.
I think it's
Something
us.
else.
Well, they said.
What? Fill me in.
They said
Oh, yeah.
we are here for the locust alone.
Oh,
And then he was, and that was while we were fighting them. But then before that, when there was just us there, and there was the one guy on the Thomas the Demon engine, he said, it appears the locust is onto us, and that was immediately after we were onto them.
Yeah, but it could be like the fuzz is onto us kind of a
Well,
thing.
yeah, he could have been saying, like, the agents of the Allos.
And he won't call the demons and ask, because he's a pussy. So we just thought, but so I'm just going to keep assuming it's the
that
locust.
sounds pretty soft there, Gimrick.
Pretty weak.
Some of the...
Try growing another pair.
I see you have 4 pairs. Are they full or...
4 pairs.
of testicles.
Oh, yes.
That's a really narrow urethra acting there.
Yeah, you take that back.
I take that personally.
It's a medical problem.
All four arms. How dare you?
That reminds me, I have to renew my
that's
prescription.
I'm the BBAG now.
What will you do?
No, hang up.
Kincaid? What will you pay me for Kincaid's soul?
Hang up.
3XL urethra.
Why?
The downpipe.
So, we got lost in the weeds with the urethra talk there.
I kind of wandered off on an unfortunately urethral tangent.
Right down the urethra, some would say.
Quite big. I don't see how you fall in.
So, sorry, going back to this.
So why would they kidnap the Allos rather than just killing him? Because if he's holding the doors closed, right? Killing him, the doors would be open, right?
Well, that would be an assumption.
Yes.
My assumption is different.
Because you're stupid.
My assumption would be if he is what they say he is, which I don't know. He,
Linchpin.
it might unravel things
Right.
rather than just, happen.
Oh, so
Things might get a bit crazy.
so it's not like there's all the doors there and he's holding them closed. It's like he is the whole building, and if he goes, the whole building collapses, not just the doors opening.
Yeah, that's my guess, but I don't know.
He is
I'm
the
kind of
walls
picturing if he
between.
dies, all the realms just
Merge
collide
into
with
one,
each other.
one
And-
big
Well,
soup,
that's-
one big soup of existence.
Yeah.
It'd be pretty bad. I don't want to get mixed up with you two for the rest of eternity. We
Yeah.
would also have to be a part of Belch.
Yeah, you would.
There are only so many senses.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, I can't speak to their motivations. They didn't really kill many people.
No, they didn't kill anyone.
They could be trying to weaken
There were
the
some
chains.
guards.
Yeah, no.
Some surprisingly inefficient hit squad.
They could be just trying to loosen the chains to their realm so they can pass freely.
Well,
It's
you think
possible.
they were trying to provoke the Allos into doing what he did
Well,
to
yeah,
further
they-
weaken him.
And also
Probably.
maybe they think, oh, if we kill him and things get a lot easier for everyone else too, then everyone can jump into
team
their
effort.
realm. But they might be like, well, if we kidnap him, we can control which doors are open and which are closed.
They might have been probing to see how strong we are. We're pretty strong,
Yeah, we shit on
we
them.
probed right back, I'd say.
right? So
Through their urethras.
that's the weak spot.
Deeply
Everyone knows.
fighting demon,
Straight up the gut.
right down Main Street.
Have you guys got that bull ant man that turns tiny and grows bigger? That's where he goes.
Up Thanos' butt.
Or are you talking the boys?
No, I'm talking about Ant Man.
Okay.
Well, that's where the boys thing came from.
Yeah.
End of the two.
Yeah.
That's
No, but this bull ant boy goes through his urethra. Comes up.
You guys are really fixated on that, aren't you? I mean,
It's just a cool
It's just one of those days.
I'm not against it, but it's worrying.
It's just one of those days
We
that you're weirdly conscious that you have an urethra.
I'm not thinking about mine right now, that's for sure.
It's
Neither.
like when people say like, when people are like, oh,
deception.
you're blinking, and then you're like, well, now I'm just consciously
Yeah.
blinking.
Oh, and your
It's like
tongue
that.
sort of not sitting
Yeah.
comfortably,
Yeah.
and you've just lost
But
the
the
game.
feeling of like, that you're sitting like you're feeling of the legs against the chair.
Yeah, all those things you
yeah.
forget about.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not thinking about
What
it now.
was this? What was this to do with the demons again? Did they not know they're sitting on chairs? I'm a bit lost.
You guys talked about urethra. I kind of lost it.
Ourselves into a circle.
Damn it, we talked ourselves right down the urethra again.
It's a dangerous
Are we the
place.
kidney stones?
Well, either way.
Reverse
What was the
kidney
third
stones.
question? Sorry, before we get.
Lost in the urethra.
You asked about why.
Why?
What the fuck? Why the fuck?
How?
How the fuck? Probably.
And who?
And
The
if
When?
What?
About an hour ago.
Oh,
Thank you.
that's one question. It's
Yeah, no, I think that was pretty much
who, what, why, when, how.
yeah, I was musing, thinking, why they? I mean, there's only one. If they've depends where they came through, but they've come here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever it is must be in the city. They beelined for us, straight through the city. They killed a few at the gates and just straight through.
For the wedding.
They didn't
I
just
think they're
take
coming
people.
out
They
of-
didn't kill
Well,
indiscriminately.
Allos.
Sure, it looks that way from where I was standing.
Or me.
us.
Excuse me.
Or us.
Or Alf.
This guy.
Pretty convinced that we're the locus,
Yeah.
not the Allos. He wasn't the one stopping the one on the Thomas the Hell engine. He wasn't even there.
Sure.
Or was it?
Oh shit.
Was he the Thomas?
Maybe he was the horse.
Either way,
Either which way.
they didn't get what they were after.
As far as
Well,
we
this time round, yes. We shall see how soon they can launch another assault, if at all.
I wonder if there's a like a tear or something in somewhere.
Well, we do know about the tear to the demon realms. We went there.
Wait,
Yeah.
in the city?
Yeah, under the city.
Right, under the city, we went
No,
there.
Should we?
We've that's been closed.
That one's definitely been closed.
Yes.
100% closed.
He looks at you square on.
100% of it is
Yes.
100% closed.
It's beneath my domain. Yes.
Oh,
And
yeah.
what
Yeah, yeah,
about
it's close.
to the south where the grung came from? Is there a possibility of maybe something being there?
What?
They were all chanting Malatar.
Yeah.
The
When they
grung were all
attacked.
chanting Malatar, they attacked from the south.
The tears opened in the Grung's territory. That's how it influenced them initially. That's why the attacks came from that direction. We have to go, boys. We've got to go to the swamps.
I don't hate it as a theory.
We're
Can
going
we
to the swamps now.
can we
Alright,
heal a
come
bit
on.
first?
Huh?
Can we heal a bit
No,
first?
okay.
Look, as far we investigated,
No.
the Grung aren't hostile folks.
They're not, but they do follow
man.
the strongest.
They normally will follow the strongest.
Which means that Malatar had appeared to them probably somewhere around their
Yeah, because remember,
residences.
Flimbar said she told us the Grung attach to like the strongest leader. So obviously they're chanting this Malatar. That's their strong leader.
So
they've
they've
seen
seen contact with him.
Right.
They're not smart enough to read religious texts. I don't
So
think.
it's a big possibility that Malatar first appeared somewhere, possible a rift in the
Grung
swamp,
territory.
somewhere in the
indoctrinating
Grung.
them with
Well,
devil
It
stuff.
might not even have been him personally. Just send a lieutenant, you
An
know,
emissary.
throw it up and say, hey, call yourself Malatar while you're there.
right. The,
Or he could be an emissary of Malatar who's stronger than him, blah 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 blah. But also, he would have had to appear to the Grung.
the Mithril Vanguard did a pretty thorough job.
Yeah, but they're all dead now.
Yeah.
That's beside the point.
Not
So
all of
we can
them.
go ask Tornik.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah,
we
Right,
don't put
Ross,
on it.
about
Did
the
they go
actual cleansing mission.
Yeah, they immediately left the city and went straight in.
Yeah.
I'm not-
sad to stay and help pick up the pieces of a broken city, and they just
Right, and let your small friend die. Yeah.
yeah.
That's the one.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the one. We were busy killing Golden Grung. How else did I get these shoes?
It's got little frog
Gold Grung skin shoe.
They croak when you jump.
I
I just want to quickly burn a divine sense just to say that nothing's snuck in here with us.
Sure.
It's
What's the range?
60-foot range.
Yep. In the 60 feet around you, you don't detect any fiends, celestials, or what's the other one?
Undead.
Undead.
So you detect good and evil. You
detect
you
massive
sense
amounts of evil
anything
from
affected
belch.
by Hallow or...
He's not evil. He's just chaotic.
So you sense anything
Yes.
affected by the Hallow spell and know the location of any celestial field or undead.
Yep. You do not detect anything in the sort of dining area.
Where else could this tear be then?
It could be anywhere.
Maybe at the Rosaliros estate?
Now, I'm pretty sure you guys...
They were devils.
Yeah.
They're different things. Pretty sure you guys talked about also a
What about
tear
Alpha?
being in Glendaltha.
Yeah, that's fair.
We did, yeah. Tear to the Feywild.
But it could
supports
be a
my
port
theory.
for everything. Maybe that's a tear where all the worlds are weakening.
This supports my theory.
And we know that there was that sea serpent that we killed, and that it came from
That's
not
the
there,
water.
from the water plane. So there's probably tears all over the place between here and the various other planes of existence. You know, that if we hear about fire stuff happening somewhere, it's like, oh yeah, that's the tear to the plane of fire,
Well,
you
didn't
know.
they say all up near Stonebreak there was all that weird people going missing? So there's probably a tear
Was
somewhere
there?
near there. Yeah.
I don't remember that part.
One of the
People being
one of the chains on the Allos has been fucked up the whole time we're doing, right?
Yeah.
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 Was it-
yeah.
was it
Is
just
the
one of
elemental
the
plane
chain?
of water in the dead center of the map?
Was it just one of the chains? I honestly don't remember. Or was it like all of them are a bit...
You've never talked to
I
him.
think it was
You've
like
never
one
seen him
we
naked.
saw
There was
one.
No,
one
we
that
saw...
looked-
Oh, did you?
There was
We
one
saw-
that looked
Yeah, one of his
tight.
arms was not great.
What was the context?
But I don't know if that was in relation to the Feywild one weakening.
There was one that
I think
looked
that's what we
tight, and
assumed.
where it seems like this sort of started was around Wolf Pine. Because that's like the most developed sort of tear that we've sort
And that
of...
was like 15
Well, that's what we
years ago
thought,
since
yeah.
someone last heard from Wolfpine, so...
So I think we're trying to work backwards, and
Unless
it's
it's
like
like
chronologically.
Skeleton.
We're trying to figure out chronologically which one we reckoned had happened first, and we reckoned it was Wolfpine with the Blackbriar turning up like 15 years ago.
So if we think about it this way, right, like Wolfpine and Glendolfa already had some Fey influence. That's where the portal to the Fey opened. Where already has a bit of like demon influence that the portal would open there. Where
Yeah,
would
because
there
there
would
was
be like the crossing point where those realms would be closest.
They
Yeah,
had
yeah.
the Rubus Curlicue
Yeah.
in Glendolf already, so that was already a point.
Oh.
So there might be somewhere... You're right, there might be somewhere else
There'll
in
be,
the world,
there'll
yeah.
be key points
Makes
where, like,
and it makes sense with the water, like it's at the mouth to the ocean that
Yeah.
you know.
I would say have a chat with Vannon. He travels between cities. We might have some info.
I heard something about weird creatures popping up here, there, and everywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah, because remember, Belkshire told us people are getting kidnapped by demon creatures all over.
yeah. There was
Like,
some
that's
in the
what we
forest
killed
near.
during the competition.
Yeah. Well, you guys joined in.
Yeah.
When we helped.
Alright, forest near Stonebreak.
Okay, so where are some other sort of key points that we already know about the map? We know this.
Okay, I'll go get him.
Wait, what's he gonna go Oh, okay.
Sorry, yeah, thanks, Bob. Sorry.
Well, I thought we were gonna go get him after. But
Yeah.
We were going to keep talking and then also go get it.
Thanks for this.
So we know for sure here, where Wolfpine is. We encountered over here that sea serpent thing.
Yeah.
Who knows what the hell's happening where Skolison used to be?
The other one I was thinking about was the weird stuff going on with the Plippies and that, given Fawnmouth's undeadness, like maybe some sort of tear to the Shadowfell or something like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
or like,
yeah.
What
I don't know if there's a
Well,
plane of
no, no, no,
undeath,
because
but
we-
something
hello,
like
Wolfie.
that.
We had an encounter with the Shadowfell Rollax.
What about Croden's little weird bug things?
They've been around for a while, I think, haven't they?
Oh, the little water
The little
sprite.
Oh,
ghost
good
sprites.
stuff.
What if they're from another realm as well?
They're
And
only
they-
little though. I mean, maybe.
Yeah, but they could be like the little things that seep out before the big bad comes.
So,
Yeah, maybe.
All right, here's Vannon.
Because where's
Hey, Van.
Oh, hey, Vannon.
Hi. What? Sorry, Belch. What? Hi. We have a map.
we do have a map.
Yeah, we were...
Yeah, but
are we-
thinking the planes of existence, the like portals are opening up to each one around the place, right? Because we've now experienced a Fey portal in Glendolfa and a water portal at the mouth of the Sly Flow. We're wondering if in your travels you've come across any places of significance that might represent one of these planes, or have noticed any strange fellows, creatures, etc. of a particular type concentrated in an area.
Yeah, something that wasn't there before or not typical of the landscape.
also, question for later: how many chains are on the Allos' body?
Should we get the Allos in this conversation?
Yeah, Alice.
He
Oh,
went,
he went home.
He's recovering.
He is in this.
Should we go to his room?
We
We can go to him.
We'll just go to the room, take his clothes. If there's one,
I
there's
would
two.
not.
Stab on the door.
Kovaya will kick you
She's
straight.
dead.
Sorry, he
I mean,
pulls out his
Surely that's her
tome.
problem.
pulls out his tome and starts
We
flicking
didn't
through
cancel the
pages.
Shadowfell, didn't we?
Yes.
In the depths.
We did. We fell asleep. And
In the depths.
to some weird trip dream in Broadaxe. In Shadowfell.
That was
Yeah, was it? That's what I was trying to remember. Was it Broadaxe?
Yes.
Broadaxe where we couldn't
super
sleep.
sure. That's what my
Broadaxe
brain's
had
telling
the
me.
issue where we couldn't
And it
sleep.
never lies.
And then everyone there was grumpy because they couldn't sleep. And then we
But
had
that was
it was
because
on
of the
your-
crystal thing. Because they would always be called to defend.
No, this was something else keeping them from. And then
No,
we
it was
all
the
had-
voice in the head. Because remember, everyone's happy and can sleep now since
Yeah.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, because
Sorry,
we
it was
had that.
on your birthday in Lindolfa. I remember we fought them in a dream. The other ones.
You're in the depths.
Yeah, we were in the depths.
Yeah.
And
I remember it was your birthday, like last year or the year before, and we fought them.
yeah,
We fought
well,
like
my
your
birthday.
actual.
Yeah, I was like,
birthday,
I didn't think we'd hit
I was like,
Ricky.
Ricky's
It-
birthday was like.
No, this was like on your actual
My actual
birthday.
birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, to do
Yeah,
it.
because I remember we fell asleep and then I died but woke up covered in vines.
Yeah.
That's yes. That,
Yeah.
I remember that part. I don't remember fighting stuff, but that doesn't mean it didn't happen.
Well, if there's 5 chains, then we've got the 9 Hells, the Feywild, Shadowfell, something to do with the elemental planes, and then 1 missing.
Well, we have Feywild, Shadowfell, Material, Water, Earth, Fire, Air, and then like
Like
9 upper planes and 9 lower planes.
Where we don't know.
Well,
what
that's
heating
also
fluid is.
remembering that's like the default cosmology.
Yeah.
Like we don't really know.
Yeah, we don't know. Well, like that's why I've said elemental planes, general sort of thing. Because
Yeah,
we've got
bundled
the
together.
weird sea snake thing. We haven't investigated the Avaros desert, so we don't know if that's an elemental thing.
Could be fire.
Could be the dry heat of
Or
the
air.
plains of.
Remember that Avaros said that it used to be a jungle until the last Asimar blew it up.
Something on the on
But why
the
then?
dragon worm rest could be
Because that was
fire.
Shothra took over the Diamond Temple and turned it into obsidian. There's something underlying in that spot.
That's what I'm getting.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting at.
So yeah, there's
I-
these key points of interest.
I was there, Shoth, when he.
In Avaros.
Yes,
You were there.
it was 30 years ago.
Oh,
You were
okay, yeah,
there.
that's right. I thought it was like ancient history.
In my head, it's ancient history.
Yeah.
No, it was the last.
I was
I-
alive.
It was the last known
Very much
Asimar that
Vannon,
did that.
care to explain more about this?
Yeah,
you
wow.
were fighting in the last Shothal War.
Yes.
Right, and you were there when the Avaros jungle was turned to the Avaros desert.
Well, when Shoth was defeated by my grandfather, he exploded,
Right.
essentially, and the landscape was already corrupted and ruined, but the jungle, it sort of, it died.
Okay.
Was not immediate, but it eventually turned to a blasted waste.
Well, everything of any kind died.
Did the
Yes.
The
temple
soil,
remain?
the creatures, the...
What temple?
Sorry, did we find out about that in game? The temple or no?
In this part of the game? No.
No. Okay.
Yeah,
Don't
I
worry
think
then.
so. We know
Yeah.
vaguely
Ooh,
something
how
Avaros
how
What?
did you survive?
Well, I mean, a lot of people survived.
I assume the
The
Allos.
Allos survived. Yeah, well,
Do you know why
Protected.
Shothra was in the Avaros jungle to begin with?
not a clue. His allies were up in that direction.
Do you know what Shoth was?
He
An
was a
orc.
man.
A man.
Yes.
Do you have
Some
any
sort of man or
allies that
demon.
were not just regular creatures, sort of thing? Like, was he allied with any demons or anything?
He was allied with all manner of despicable things, not of this
Otherworldly
world.
things, though.
Not of this world.
I see. Okay.
So
Well, that's
he
not
had some
very
sort
handy.
of way to contact the other planes.
We don't know what he was, first of all. He looked like a man. He did not operate like a man. Everything he did almost effortlessly. Whatever he was, he...
Did they know Shoth was Asimar?
Shothra wasn't.
We don't know if he was.
Right.
The last Asimar was the guy that you played in the one shot who did the whole boom
Set
boom
off
thing.
the flare thingy, and then
Yeah.
we never heard from again.
And that was 30 years ago, and that's the last known Asimar who is apparently missing because they don't know what's going on with
And
the
it was
current one.
no, we know that they're alive because that was who Gardener Lady wanted me to kill.
Apparently.
Yeah, when I, no. When I was like, I'm done with
Yeah, he wanted you
Jergal,
to
and
kill the
originally
last-
there was
yeah.
the other. I'm blanking on her name, but it
Mary-
was another
Mary-
member of the code of
Oh,
the
Myriad.
Thank you.
What was her name?
Approached me in a dream and was like, hey,
Yeah,
Cordal.
let's go.
yeah, something
It
like
was
that.
Cordal, I
Yeah,
think. Cordell wanted you
Yeah,
to
she
kill
was-
the
she was
last
like,
Asima, the
I'm basically
most recent
I'm like
Asima.
I'm a different god of death, not Jergal, and my whole thing is like the eternal song's been like the circle of life and death.
Cycle.
Because the Asima hasn't died, you need to go and kill them. And I was like, yeah, sure. And then she wouldn't talk to me, so I just kind of
Started worshipping
binned her and got a new friend.
So yeah, the last known Asima was the one who did the whole boom boom in the jungle against Shoth, who possibly could still be alive and hidden somewhere.
How are you aware of this? This was a very secretive mission.
This is out of character.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
Okay.
are we
Are
out of
we aware of
character?
Oh, me too.
Are we aware of that mission?
No, you would not know that mission.
This is like stuff that we have no idea about. I know we definitely found info about the Shoth Wars. but
We found out about the Shoth Wars when we talked to Grumbledorf.
Why don't you ask Vanna?
No, we did
Hey,
find
Vannon,
out.
what would tell us all about the Shoth Wars?
all of the things.
Just all of the things you know.
Everything.
We did actually find out about the last Asima kind of recently. It
No,
was
that was from the
We know
that
his
was
name
from
is
the
Trisham.
that was from the Myriad.
yeah,
I
that was
remember,
about
yeah.
Trisham and whatever.
Yeah, she was like, the last Myriad didn't die. It's fucking it all up. Would you be so kind as to go and nix them?
Shuffle him off his mortal
Yeah.
coil.
And I was down, but she just wouldn't return my call. So I was like, you know what?
Tell us about the war.
I need more than this.
I need a location.
Yeah.
Well, there were a number of volunteers to sabotage Shoth's method of reinforcement.
Which was
Well, his demons could tear through to basically anywhere.
Kind of like what just happened at the wedding.
seems that way.
Interesting.
More precise, I guess, but the volunteers, one of them was a man named, a SMR named Trisham.
I see an
Now-
asthma, you say.
There was a human, there was one of the Wolfpine daughters.
I believe I've heard she was a great ranger.
Yes, they were not heard from again, and shortly after that, we launched an offensive toward Shoth, and he could not reinforce, so we overcame him. The Allos, somewhat like what you just saw outside, expended most of his power to shatter Shoth.
Do you have many of the details of the mission that Trisham went on to sabotage this method of teleportation? Do you have any specifics? Should we wish to pick up the trail or even try to investigate this reality-tearing problem?
As far as I'm aware, it was purely teleportation. They were not coming from another plane. A physical location from A to B, not across the Gulf of...
But what, did we send him into the Nine Hells to break something on the other side to sabotage the method of reinforcement? The mission
Where
that
did
Trisham
he-
was sent on? What was it? Do you have any of the specifics about it?
Where was it?
Well,
Who went with him?
what I remember is they were sent deep into the Averos jungle. They were
Okay.
not given specific coordinates because we did not know. We could not.
It was a fight, search and destroy kind
Yes.
of.
We need
Have
to go
a-
there anyway.
Have we investigated the desert since that event?
Who is we?
As in anyone?
The nation
As a-
of us.
Had to investigate, see
what
if
the country's
there's
called.
any remnants of, Shoth's residence or teleportation, pads or
Well, you would see there's nothing to investigate. It is a blasted sand dune of a area. It is a desert now.
But there could be something in the middle of the desert, possibly.
There
But,
could-
so no one's actually gone through and combed it and checked.
Nobody has combed the desert, no. No,
So there
not
could
that
be
I'm aware
something
of.
still hidden there for all we know.
Do you have a spare code?
Not big enough. No.
I've always thought I'd look good in one of those headdress thingies.
Well, we should get some desert gear.
But sorry, what I was looking at, there were reports from Rodmarsh of volcanic activities.
Where's that?
Rodmarsh,
Rottmarsh.
northeast, with the goblins. Their home.
Yeah.
You would know of.
Yeah, we talked about it with Muckbone.
Yep.
And an NPC who has weirdly stuck in my brain,
Muckbone.
despite having just
very little.
no significance. Random goblin that we met once, and I'm often like, man, wonder what's happening with Muckbone.
She's
and that
up
other
to-
person that she went off with.
Unnamed.
No
Who even
name,
knows?
no species,
Varys.
anything. Yeah.
Yeah, very much.
Other person who knew Varys.
Out of
Wasn't
character.
she
Does anyone know her name?
No, Muckbone.
I know
Tell you
I
lots
had-
about.
Muckbone at.
I know she was a
Real nice cloak.
She was a drow.
No, she was the people that we blew up. What
Oh,
was
she
it
was a
called?
Vesperus.
She was a Vesperus.
Was she?
Yeah. Oh, and we just murdered her entire family.
No
Yeah.
memory of that.
And you know how the assassin said Vesperus send their regards and like, oh, they're still living. Maybe just should go home.
And was like,
I mean, not everybody was in the manor and stuff when it blew up, so there'd be Vesperus still in the
And the
Underdark.
famous criminal that perpetuated that crime, the dastardly Long Don John Laser, has been brought to justice.
long dong laser.
Long Dong Jong Laser with the massive
Long dong
urethra.
laser.
Massive urethra.
Old wide
Thankfully, now
urethra
rests in
laser.
hell.
That's how people track me. All of the characters I play have
Exceptionally.
Some reference
Yeah.
to Long Dong.
Yep. But yeah, so thankfully she doesn't think that was us.
Hopefully not.
And also at that point,
Probably.
at that time, we had
We're
no
not
plan.
survivors.
Well, and at that time, at the time that we met her, we had no plans to go to the Underdark or any of that.
We were kinda on
It's
our way
also
up there.
super possible that she was
I think we were on the
on.
way to the Underdark.
Kinda,
but we
yeah.
weren't like just like guaranteed we're going to go kill your whole family.
Guys, there's also a huge possibility that she's not even heard about the destruction because she's been up
Yeah.
on top
If-
with Muckbone.
if she's
She
off in
might not even know that.
Roleplay, yeah.
Traveling
she's
to a
there.
goblin settlement.
Yeah, if you remember, she had a chat with you and was like, I kind of deserted my family.
yeah. Like she bailed. She didn't like it there. She was pissing off basically.
And you know why now.
Why would you not?
So I don't like suspect that she's super heavy out for revenge, as well as they don't.
I don't even think she's aware
nobody
of it.
nobody that saw us survived basically.
I doubt she even knows.
I think that it came from Lydia. That's my theory.
Who's
It's,
Lydia?
It's his ex-wife.
All right.
We're pretty sure that some magic.
No, she's great.
We're pretty sure that some
Why didn't
magic
you stay?
cards
Why
modified.
didn't she said she stayed if she's great.
She robbed me blind.
She's all right.
But in doing so,
Urethra
also
way too
stole my
wide.
heart.
Just wouldn't work.
It slipped right out of the urethra. She
Fucking
reached
grubby little
in,
balls up there.
Just pulled it right out.
Grabbed everything she could.
Reached in and without one iota of
Family
resistance.
Hot dog down hallway.
Not even touching the sides.
Like
She's
a
played up
Windstar.
Hello, chicken farmer. Your session ran late. That's all good. Welcome back. Did you get some ink on your hands?
No.
It's been-
Oh no, Jergal, you're not the god. We've got beef.
Put it lightly.
Casually.
Hey, I used to be one of his priests, and then I got sick of that.
Wait,
found a
on,
new god.
It's a lover's tip. Really.
He sort of goes through
Basically.
his book of notes on locations. He's sort of like the God's Walk.
Yeah, that's the one. That's where I was raised. Priest there for a long time. Got sick of that, gave that the bin, and found a new god, and Jergal's not taking it well. But it's
He
alright,
also
we've got the plan.
He also told Jergal to eat a dick, which didn't help.
In a bag of dicks.
Oh, more than one.
You are
I'm so wise.
either brave or stupid, but either
Funny how
way,
often those threads coincide.
maybe both.
Maybe.
But
I
you
thought
have
I'm stupid.
you have nice.
Smarter than you.
Only without my problem.
Do they come off? And he sort of like tries to rub it.
They haven't so far.
That looks pretty permanent.
Yeah, they're kind of gangster.
If you're into Jergal, yeah, sure.
Problem is, I'm not. That's sort of why I have them.
Well, I'm.
It's his way of reminding me that I owe him one.
Well,
But it's
you've
alright.
got the plan. You
We've got the settlement plan. I have to go and kill this person for him, and then it'll be all chill.
Well, good luck, I guess.
Saria Herenwick.
Let's not mention the names of...
Or whoever.
Yeah.
Heron.
Or whoever. Fix.
He sort of...
We were literally just in the garden named after that person.
He flips through his book. Heronwick.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Vampires
That's
from
an
the
old
Underdark.
drow name.
Yeah. Wait, Jergal name?
No, drow.
Oh.
Drow.
It's just with the accent, you know.
Wait, so why was the garden here named after the drow? Because they killed
Yeah,
all the
why
vampires?
was the garden here named after the drow?
Oh, sorry, I did not know this was a history lesson. Let me get a drink and I can
it's
tell
not
you.
at the moment. I'm just kidding, man. You're the greatest.
So Heronwicks for the vampire hunters.
Yes.
And who better to hunt at night?
Next,
I mean,
next a second drink.
It's also very
third
possible
one.
that
He
she
comes
was
back.
Looks back
on
at
one
us.
of her last hunts, and she's become disgusted with who she is, and that's why she has her capture.
Yeah. No, just recap in general.
And that's why I can't check.
Heronwicks, why were drow honoured by the surface dwellers? Well, duh. Who better to hunt night creatures than
Night
the
creatures.
underground ones?
Well, a little history. This goes back a few thousand years. The vampires were effectively running unchecked. The goblins, the drow, and even some human settlements on top were being targeted, fed on, harassed constantly. The humans, the drow, the goblins, they made a pact to, it's like a ceasefire. Because the goblins and drow always fighting. But the three sort of banded together to eliminate the Heronwicks, one of the larger families at the time of the drow, were one of the most affected and sort of they really went quite hard at killing vampires. So much so that when the last was slain, the family was honored because they sacrificed essentially their entire lineage for that. So that's why the garden is named for them.
After the noble human house of Heronwick, who lost so many fighting vampires.
The drow family.
The
Yes.
noble
Drow
drow
house.
house of... That's a very drow sounding name.
There's not many V's or Z's.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're
Exactly.
You're right,
It's like meeting, an orc named Bob.
James.
Theoden.
Yeah, things change over generations. And besides, everyone like the Heronwicks were wiped out under the guise of the vamp war.
And it also...
It's
Oh yes, it got
The
filthy.
last name
Yeah.
might have been like, humanified for the garden. It could be like
Oh,
the-
it's
the
probably
fire-
more hatred. There's probably more Z than X. There's probably more Z. Yeah. Yeah.
We might just
We'll just call you
Heronwick.
Aaron.
I would say that's probably true.
Yeah.
Do you guys reckon that Osjevich found out Saria was still alive and was using her for the bodies?
Who's Osievich?
A lich.
Just a necromancer.
Yeah.
The necromancer.
That we
Sure.
kill?
It was like
That we killed.
We killed her both.
a necromancer.
Well,
Well,
turned into a
can you
bone
kill a
devil or something. Right?
Wait,
No, she just had a bone devil, I think.
a turtle or
She was
Well,
consuming
that's
his
right.
heart.
is this a turtle or
Oh, should
No.
it be?
She was human.
She
We never
was-
encountered her.
Slash
Yeah, we just found her journal.
We found her ossuary, found her journals.
We found her lair
Killed her bone devil.
sure?
in a mountain.
And
But we
some
found out that from God's Walk Keep that she was being supplied with bodies for necromancy. So it's very possible that
Someone at Godwalker.
someone at God's Walk Keep
Oh.
is slipping them. Possible that it is Saria Heronwick who was found out by Osjevich, and the secret is you give me bodies and I won't out you, and you can keep your capture.
And
Hold on, where is this Heronwick from?
Well, the head of the first keeper of the Crystal Archive was Saria Heronwick.
She was also meant to be the first name in the Book of Slate.
Yeah, the first one that died, but then we found that book and I just give him the whole
I was told by Jergal.
several hours later, and then we came to Eshara for the wedding.
That was very detailed, thank you.
You are welcome.
That
Oh.
was the short.
That was the abridged version.
Did you have to describe your morning shit every time?
And that shit circle we did on his farm set, that's not a common thing.
That's just a us thing. That's not a total thing.
Okay.
I just did it in song for flavor.
And I was surprised how well you kept up with the parts that I told to interpretive dance.
Well, as you know, I am a dignitary between cultures.
Oh man.
You're
I-
fluent in interpretive dance.
Exactly. I am.
He doesn't say yes, he just...
I'm well aware that the Turtle folk are renowned for necromancy. I've heard rumors. I've heard
yes, in their word.
it's frowned upon usually, but not amongst it. Or is it frowned?
So do
No,
you,
it's
if
just a fact of life. There's so many spirits going around. It's like,
Could be
would just be
flippy.
like ignoring your neighbors.
Oshevich could be a Plippy then.
Sure.
It was very kind of similar to what we saw in Plippy's thingo. So maybe Oshevich is related to D or had some sort of...
You keep talking in names with Plippy.
One of the tall.
Several
the old
hours
man,
later.
Coming back to an hour and a half in. Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's so many strings to pull at.
Right.
With some sort of cat's cradle or
Spoon.
Ian finger trap.
Well, you've got some solving to do, I guess.
What do you think, Vannon? If you were going to solve this, what would you do?
About
I'd go
solving what?
Either the jungle or we go deal
Just
with
this. All of this.
Solving.
All of it.
just
Just
They're lost.
solving
Have you got a
is.
spell slot for Scry?
I don't know.
You just do a bit of force.
Because you could just scribe sort of hand.
Yes,
That's
I've
what I
got
was
one.
thinking. Yeah.
I've got one,
Or she
but
might
What time is it?
Does Scry?
tonight.
Are they
Afternoon.
aware
Like
you're
nighttime
scrying
post
them?
that.
8 o'clock-ish.
Yeah.
not automatically.
Okay.
So like we could scribe.
But it's also like they've got because it's one of those ones where she makes a save
Yeah.
and it's
Depending on
modified
how well
by
you
how
know
well I know
You've heard
her.
of
And
her,
so second hand you have heard of the target. She gets +5 to the save.
Yeah.
First hand you have met the target is just a flat save, and familiar you know them well, -5, and then with additional negative modifiers I can make it harder if I have like a bit of their hair or something.
So what if Kincaid has met her but didn't know that was her real name? Would it be...
Then it would be a 0.
Okay, so if it's Saria Harrenwick, but it was actually the head that we had a chat with
Melis...
in
What's
her
her name? Not Melisandre, that's
Melusine.
Melusine.
Right, so if it was her, then it's...
But it would also be just like, I don't know what they got or what the DC was. I'm just like, they make a save, my spell save is 17, and you would be like,
Yeah, and then I would add it.
you get nothing, or, you know, they're in the chair.
Bing bang bong.
Yeah.
In the cuck chair.
In the cuck chair.
Either Saria Harrenwick or your niece and nephew.
only
Cucking hard.
Or try share.
Only thing
tried
is,
that.
that's my last.
Region.
That's my last spell. Yeah, we tried
Yeah, for the day.
sending. Yeah.
Say the pocket dog.
Also, though, if we want to go somewhere, it's like I've got my 6th level, which I can either do a scrying or I can do a transport via plants. So I know you've got some teleports, but more just if we want to go somewhere that doesn't have a teleport.
Well, I'm thinking I can teleport it. We can sleep here in our castle, or I can teleport us to Fort Air and we can fly suit down to the jungle.
You're currently in the reception at the keep.
Yeah.
Or we can fly suit down to,
Isn't it too far? Because it's much closer between Howling Peak and. That's a tiger. Oh, actually, we can just fly.
Yeah.
Flying.
Yeah, screw fly suits.
Yeah, literally just
What's this garbage?
How fast are
1,000-year-old ancient tech.
How fast
Irreplaceable.
Trash.
40 foot.
I fed it to my weasel.
And the road,
Yeah.
make it do 120.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I can only do 60 feet, so...
Yeah, but we can
I can
fly
only
there
do
Hold on to
from
the magic
Fort Air.
carpet.
I can only do 100 feet.
But we can fly there from Fort Air effortlessly.
No, actually, I can only do 60.
Oh yeah, just see the
can
adjusted rule in 2024 for the dash action.
Nope.
No.
You can only do it a set amount of times based on your con, and you start getting levels of exhaustion if you keep dashing.
So
Like what, in a
like
combat?
per
or-
long rest, per combat.
Just like if you dash after dash after dash, you exhaust
It
yourself.
makes sense.
So
It's like you're sprinting as hard as you can.
It's like if you're saying
So,
bulk,
like-
I'll do 1,500 meters by keeping that pace.
Yeah.
So like, is it like per combat, per day, per
Or just like if you're doing it
round?
consecutively.
Yeah,
maybe.
it's consecutive like dash action,
So if you're-
turn
So if
after
I bonus
turn.
action dash and then action dash, I get a level of exhaustion.
No, it's based on your con, something like that. Like you can do it X amount of times, but then after that you start getting levels of exhaust.
It sounds maybe like it might be a bit fucky for rogues, but
Yeah.
Probably more so than just like, we want to make chase scenes a bit
I
more
think-
thrilling.
yeah.
Yep.
Other than
Eventually,
not
your
just,
con will help you
not
catch
just
someone.
rogues
Yeah.
auto win.
I travel at the speed of sound forever.
It is, baby. I have no spells. I have fuck all hit points.
Let's watch language, please.
Things.
And it's really like
Ty, where did you get this?
I just saw a thing. I don't know if
I
it's
don't
100%.
think. I'm pretty sure that's completely fictional.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Dash action. When you take the dash action, you gain extra movement equal to speeds. Increase equals your speed after applying any modifiers with a speed of 30 feet. For example, you can move up to 60
It might be under
feet.
the chase section.
If your speed is reduced to 15 feet, you can move up to 30 feet this time if you dash. If you have a special speed, blah blah. There is a whole section on chases in the DMG.
Okay, so it's not all dash actions. Okay, that's good.
Might be in there. I don't know.
Either way, neither here or nor there.
Suits no.
I'm good, thanks.
I'm good.
Oh yeah, could I grab a Coke Zero, please?
Delicious. So
Oh yeah. A chase participant can take the dash action a number of times equal to 3 plus its Constitution modifier. Each additional dash action it takes during the chase requires the creature to succeed on a DC 10
Gotcha.
Constitution saving throw at the
that
end of
makes
its
a bit of
turn,
sense.
or gain 1 exhaustion level.
Okay.
So it's meant to be
just
just
for
during the
chasing.
chase.
Yeah, that checks
Like
out.
in the day that if you decide to run really quick for 20 seconds, you're
I'm dead.
crippled for the next 23 hours.
I'm dead.
Yeah, I can walk on wall. I can walk on walls, but no.
No, 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 no. Oh no.
Oh,
I read a little too quick. Sorry, blew my hammy.
yeah, so the chase bit.
Sorry, I did just cast Wish, but can't dash.
Yeah.
My wish is
I'll get rid of it.
I want to dash as much as I want.
So while you're all discussing all of this sort of stuff, you know, there's a feast, there's food and drink flowing, music.
It's just us in a corner table.
Yeah, just talking stuff over.
Pouring over the map.
I'd say
Yeah.
pouring over the map and like pointing at someone like, come here, like,
You.
that belch.
In for it.
Or just like casting message, just like
Yeah.
like people just in there, it's like
Yeah.
oh yeah, no, even better.
Turn 90 degrees and then come over here.
I go hand Kanuna 200 gold and just be like,
Keep it.
Make it happen.
make it happen.
What? I've already left.
Sure.
Already walking back. Already walking back to our conversation.
She's converted her home into a strip club. She was like, I did it. My dream, it's complete.
I thought about what I thought you would want me to do.
I asked myself,
What do they want? Welcome to
Strip club.
Kanuna's bank.
You would have to interrupt her and Flinva having a deep, arcane discussion.
Sorry, ladies. Hope I'm not interrupting too much.
No, that's fine. Yes.
Now, we discussed, how expensive it
Absolutely
is
are.
for you. Here's 200 gold.
Oh.
I need to get to the Astral Sea and back safely. So, I trust you with that.
Okay. Sure. Thank you. I will prioritize this, I guess.
Cool.
But
I'll leave you guys to it. Clinbar, your coat looks lovely.
thank you. Why do you guys always say that? Kanuna's like, it's quite nice.
As I'm walking past. Yeah, I was going to say actually.
Killer. Absolute
When you've
killer
got to
quote.
give me the name of your tailor, it's unbelievable every time.
it's criminal. I'm so much richer than you,
And yet-
you look so much better.
You walk into a room and I feel like sack of potato.
So is there anyone else at the dinner that you would like to, at the reception, sorry, that you would like to catch? People start sort of drifting off around 9, so you got a little bit of time.
Not off the top of my head.
No.
I'd probably at some point just like deliver some
Eleanor.
champagne flutes to Eleanor and her daughter and just say some pleasantries, but
Just gonna get shit faced with Aggie.
It's a solid choice. He's
Same down the rest of the people.
very far ahead of you.
I'll come with. I'll run interference so you can talk to Eleanor. I'll chat to the daughter.
You want to swap that or?
You made your choice. You chose your choice. No backsies.
This is a telepathic discussion.
It's just you two standing there glaring at each other while you're saying
Holding the flutes.
Holding their wines, and they're like, "What's happening?"
What are they?
Is that one?
Should we come out of it and they've just gone? They're like dancing with other people.
Yeah,
Like, hold on.
We did it again. Is that a drink for me?
It is, yes. Just wanted to come say you both look wonderful tonight, and
Thank you.
glad to see that you're all safe after the ceremony.
That's so kind. Have you met my daughter?
I don't believe I have officially.
No, Enchante.
Enchante? Enchanté.
No, I have. No, that's what I said. It's just the accent. I didn't even. When did you get? When did you come over here, Barrett? You're talking to Turner.
I've been trying on everyone. That's what I do.
Barris is just
Leave me alone.
He's a flutter. He just keeps popping up.
The carpet just.
Yeah, all I'm doing is just slowly circling the room to try and interject.
Dive bomb in. Nah, he's wrong.
his nickname.
That's not how costs work.
Well, the Amakirs are dressed to the nines. They are, bedecked in jewels, and they look very similar. One, obviously, the mother, and a bit
It's
older.
just a tiny bit warm.
Yeah, it is warm.
Yep. What's her daughter's name?
Eleanor.
Eleanor's the mum.
Yeah, no, I got that wrong.
Olathira.
Yeah.
Well, lovely to meet you all. I'm Ola. And what was your name? Sorry.
My name's Kincaid.
Lovely.
Enchanté.
My name is.
Am I saying it
I think
right?
I'm using it right.
Is that? I'm so sorry. I'm from the exotic port of Thornmouth. Maybe I've not spoken the words good.
Well,
Allow me to wiggle with my interpretive dance.
My words aren't great, but how do you feel about shapeshifting?
but do you like mangoldackeries?
Like mango daiquiris and
the animal matters.
and walrus rides in the moonlight.
I will be the one.
Just to be clear, you will not be walrus.
Eleanor's just like, oh, I've experienced the walrus.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what they say? Once you go walrus,
What do they say?
you prefer the horse after that. It's faster and drier.
You've got Saurus or something.
Oh no! Where are you, Paris?
I'm coming! I've got a singer!
drive by that and just go to keep some other
Takes
combo.
it with like the sack of crystal champagne.
Yeah. Yes. Ola, they Gimrick and I went on a date. It was lovely. They made a cart. A chariot. Sorry. They get very funny at,
Worked really hard.
and it was meant to be a walrus. I'm not sure.
This is walrus is like the Mark II.
Oh, yeah, it shows.
What was the Mark One? It was
It was just a chariot.
Didn't have wheels. It was a sky chariot, and
There was some last-minute design changes that weren't really compatible with each other.
Actually, why haven't we built a sky chariot?
We could not fly.
Yeah, no, but like we
now we
chariot,
can.
Yeah, now.
build like some weird wings and stuff on it,
And-
and then we can strap it to giant eagle cane and.
Who's this? Up on the.
Oh, this is Varus.
Very nice.
You just reached out. Hello.
Reach down, whoop, pickpocket.
I'll
Well-
be taking that clip.
Are we enjoying the evening?
Yeah, we are.
Been
We're
a hell of an evening.
yeah, over in the corner there, poring over a map.
Yeah.
Sorry if we disturbed you.
Ola's sort of playing with her necklace. It has been quite an evening.
It has.
I'm
What a beautiful necklace.
Thank you. Whoa.
Oh, that one smells.
Punctuation.
That one smells like it's gonna itch.
He walks past.
That's gonna itch when it dries.
Thura walks past, drive by. Just.
So anyway, Aggie, it's bloody.
Ferris is like, no, hot air rises.
I gotta get away with it. Oh no, it's chasing me! It's chasing me! Mayday, mayday, mayday.
Alex is like, that was a bloody good one.
One of the tables over.
And it's like that. It's like that Family Guy scene where Peter's having the fart contest.
Yeah.
The guy was so next to him. Just me and Aggie for the next like half hour.
Yeah.
Someone walks past and all their like gold armored like visibly tarnishes.
Bronzes.
Oh. What's happening?
Stripping paper.
Marabella's like, bouquet. She's like, alright, we're gonna toss the bouquet. Oh.
There's just an obvious like circle around Aggie and Thuridin.
Visible
Look,
sequence.
I've got some more pies if you want them, because that feast was crap. Let's be honest. Do you want some pies? I know you want some pies.
Yeah, nobody doesn't like paper. Let's go.
Nobody.
All right, let's take them outside. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it'll be good in the dark.
Don't want none of these creeps trying to see
Yeah,
that.
everyone will want one.
Yeah, we want to go and sit outside in the dark and eat pies.
Hey, Aggie. Hey, Aggie.
Oh,
Sounded like a peep toad.
It's like a little duck.
the sequel's never as good as the original.
So you see Thuridin and Ags stumble their way outside, very deep in the beers. You have a lovely discussion. Ola and Eleanor are sort of like, it's starting to get late. What are your plans?
We'll walk you home.
I live
Quietly fist bump.
This is our house, though. We live here.
Yeah, but then we can
we
come
can-
back.
Yeah. Let's make.
Or
I mean,
not.
The demons just attacked. I mean, we're gonna make
We
sure.
just want to make sure
get
you're
your
home
door.
safe.
I mean, sure.
And tuck you in.
Ola, are you ready?
Yeah, whenever you are.
I was talking to my daughter, but that's fine. She just sort of whispers to Ola, see what I mean? He's a bit special. Like, not that quietly.
It's a bit special.
Ironically, I'm actually the smartest one of the group. and I have a ridiculous passive perception.
And I have a PhD. And I'm a doctor.
And a priest. Oh no, I gave that up. And an uncle.
I was too smart for a priest.
I made myself sad.
Oh, I should probably go do something about that after I try and get laid.
You know, I want a good morale boost before I go and find my nephews who've been kidnapped and baked into pies by the hag.
That's gonna be real horrible.
I definitely need an uppie before all that.
Who was Uppies again?
Yeah, one of
Do we need to know?
father.
Yeah.
No, it was one of them.
Yeah, as you walk them up a flight of stairs, they're like, thanks, this is us. It was like a 30-second walk. You get them up to their room. Thank you so much. That was so kind of you.
You are so welcome.
Varys flies by. Check for intruders.
I'll bail.
Okay.
Yeah, this is going well.
Yeah, just.
Well,
Jeez.
thank you.
Good night.
Have a good night.
Good night.
I come back. Late! That's not go back off into the night.
At least we've talked to girls.
Wait, I talked to that Shatana one.
Hey, shit.
It didn't go well, but you know.
That was like a month ago.
Oh, no.
That was a month ago, Varys.
No, the other one. The one who we went and killed her whole family.
It still counts.
I've spoken to women before, like 3 months ago.
That woman. What's her face?
Yeah, you remember back in like Truoxus. You were there.
It was like a whole 10 minutes.
I asked her how much for a beer, and she said 2 copper.
And I didn't even start.
And my nose didn't bleed.
I only farted twice.
So out in the moonlight, there are a number of guards sort of patrolling around the Vale, just making sure nothing's amiss. And you guys sort of head out. Not much privacy, but it's darker.
Any guards I recognise?
Roll perception.
11.
Probably none that you'd know off the top of your head. But either way, it's sort of like, evening fellas.
No, Smithy, you want to try some papers?
poor, mate.
Don't bloody offer them to everyone. Come on, I've only got so many. They go from big boats.
It's pretty cool. I don't think.
Opens his bag. He's like,
Bag of holding. It's actually just all pies.
It's just a big pie oven.
yeah, okay, we could probably spare a few, I reckon. What sort of pie do you want, mate?
It's all mystery. Take one.
Surprised me then, I guess. Yeah, good choice. And he like goes up to his shoulder in his little bag. It smells like a good one. You're lucky. Thanks. Enjoy your night. You sort of like tentatively taste it. Bloody
Aggie.
Ags is just like, it's good, isn't it? Yeah, sure. It is quite nice, I guess.
Peepo.
That's whatever that means.
Peepo is little fella and
Big pies.
Stonebreak. Little fella, big pie.
That's
You
it.
know what I mean?
Just sort of.
Huge urethras.
Wow. Where'd that come from?
I don't know.
But is there someone good for kick-ons in here?
Yeah,
Well, no, it's pretty early. It's
not
like
in
9.
here, but out there. And I point to the
Do you
where I
wanna?
think south is.
Do you wanna get some?
You know.
Nice. To the
You want foamy head, froth and swallow, or Beverly's?
Beverly sounds bloody nice, doesn't she?
Wasn't there another one with a funny name?
There was one in the pits.
The chunky, I don't know, something.
Was that with the floor saw?
The chunky,
Sprinkle.
yeah, the chunky spume.
You.
The chunky pube.
No, chunky spume.
Spume.
Worse,
well,
much worse.
I mean, Bev's if
Let's go to Beverly's.
We haven't been there, have we?
Pie man, could you just, if you see a turtle-looking fella and a banker-looking fella with like 4 testicles and a drow-looking fella who's got like scales and is riding a flying carpet, just tell him we're at Bev's.
he sort of takes the other half of the pie out of his mouth. Sure.
Yeah, cheese cover. All right, Ags, let's go.
About your business. Seems to enjoy the pie. So you head out and you notice there's a fair hubbub out in the streets. You paid for a rather large event.
You're goddamn right I did.
You paid all of the bars to sort of congregate in one area, drinks provided and paid for. And it seems like the rest of the city, anyone that's not there, is at this sort of street party.
Oh, what the hell?
Sick.
So you guys are enjoying the reception.
Some room, we're going to the biggest rage room. Yeah, oh, you don't talk to him. No, I just organised the best parties.
Okay, Gatsby.
Haven't seen the movie.
That's like his
how
whole.
it ends.
That's like his whole thing.
You
Like
pretty
he
much
throws huge
ticked the
parties, but
box.
no one knows who he is.
Yeah.
What are you doing, by the way?
I was actually going to just circle the city on the carpet doing Batman things.
Someone getting robbed. This is a reverse mugging.
Just sniping from the sky.
This is a reverse mugging. Drop like a great sword to the victim.
Pretty much.
I'm fine. He's got a weapon.
I'm Bone Man.
Let's even the odds. Pass them the beat of force.
Good luck.
You still have that wand of magic missiles.
So yes, you head out, and it is picking up steam. After the initial sort of shock of the incursion wore off, the city seemed to have, much like Frogade, enjoyed blowing off some steam. And you're
Scared for shit face.
You're exactly right. It helps to fight the fear. As you're sort of circling the city, there's a lot going on. It's just mainly in the southern half of the city. North side is actually, there's no one really in the streets, because why would you be? If you're not at the party, then what are you doing? And so you sort of stick to the lower section. The southern side, sorry. You guys, as the door sort of closes it in front of your face, you're like,
Well, we tried.
You can hear the sounds of the rager far off. You're like,
Are you hearing what I'm hearing?
I have terrible perception. I'm definitely
he pulls out a pouch of blue screamers.
oh,
So do you snort?
Off to the party!
To the party.
Rick it this
the
way.
door again.
Actually, we
Actually,
just got to kick it at 5. So.
It's got 20 minutes.
your pupils are just like,
dinner lights.
Oh, that's Italian.
good check.
So that's why we think the planes are divergent.
That's why Songstone beams.
So as you head back down to the reception, it's sort of starting to dwindle a bit. Like you've got people in little pockets that are doing the discussion thing that you guys were doing. But in general, the celebration's sort of just peters out a bit. With no real direction, no cut-off time. People just hang around, there's food and drink until they don't want it anymore.
Street party outside. Wish the happy couple well and make our excuses.
Irish goodbye.
Even better.
Even better, just dimension doors in the middle of
Just like the street party.
Sandstorm is playing.
Have you seen that video like Techno Viking?
Yeah.
That's us
Yeah,
rocking
just-
up to the street party.
But like we're flying, but like we're walking in the air.
It's the guy from Frog Age.
He looks really different now.
He's changed a lot. So first of all, can I get a con save on you both?
Ooh.
You just get shot out of the air. Oh my god.
I think you both crushed that.
24.
Yep.
Also 24.
Damn.
The boys are.
It's this tonight. It's
As we're walking up.
As you sort of exit the castle, not saying goodbye to Aximus or his new bride, you sort of walk out into the night, and you're both like, not really feeling anything by now.
Oh, well, we'll take another. We might have both had a dud.
Yeah, probably that's probably it. That's probably it. It's definitely it.
Definitely.
Can I get it?
One of this has got to be good.
They say to like wait a half an hour before you take the next one because like.
It takes an hour to kick in, but I've never believed that.
So it's never been a thing.
That's a conspiracy by Big Pharma.
Exactly. By Big Screamer.
Big blue screamer.
Big screamer.
Big Glinda.
Can I get another con save, please?
Oh, fuck.
This one will be at disadvantage
That was a bit better.
because you double drop.
Woo!
Well, the second one isn't as good.
Yeah. Second one's an 8.
Okay.
11.
Okay.
Are you feeling anything?
No. Well, you're like, can't really feel anything. See you later, guards. We're off to have a bit of fun. You want another one? Okay, glomp. You get out of the veil. 13 seconds later, you're just like, it's
It's working.
and you slowly walk your way towards the party's over this way. Are you using Dimension Door?
No, yeah.
Okay. So you take a little while to get there, but I don't have.
I'm pretending I've live trapped into a cat.
Same.
Forwards.
You're quite the just
around.
meowing at
Walk
King.
around on like all six.
Six limbed cat.
Are you flying on all fours?
No, I'm using all 6 limbs.
Yeah.
Whoa.
With wings.
Is this what it's like to watch me fight us through it? Whoa. Is it just me meowing? Because for me, it really feels like I'm a cat.
For right now.
Oh no! Has this? Why did nobody say anything all this time?
As the guards at the gate are sort of like, Your friend said they're going to the party. And you're just like,
I start trying to lick my own butt. Just
are you okay? You're
What's
just
your shell punk move?
The bows it down B.
Yeah.
You get up off all sixes and you're like, show me your tongue.
Man, the Allos is throwing some pretty wild parties these days.
Things have really gone.
In normality, in reality, sorry, they're like, yeah, your friend said he was going to the party, and you're just like, I can't understand him. You have to be a demon or something.
Just every vein standing out.
The last guy gave us a pie.
He doesn't have a dolphin face.
Dolphington, what happened to Dolphington?
As you're walking back out into the street, he's just like, we might keep an eye on those two. They look pretty messed up.
No,
I don't want to alarm you, but they're right behind us.
just act normal.
It's because you haven't moved yet.
We're saying this.
We're just standing there looking at them, having this conversation.
And
Just don't walk off. You're like, well done, super smooth, right?
I didn't suspect a thing.
let's leave now. And you're both still standing there.
The guards are like, okay, and walk off.
Where did they go?
I mean, it'll wear off eventually.
It's teleported.
They're getting smaller. Or are we getting bigger?
This is what I used to feel like.
The guards are just like, holy crap.
Like some tiny minds.
I'm going to eat a building.
At a certain point, Varys, flying around on your carpet, you just see them standing there being really weird. Are you going to mess with them? From above.
Considering, yeah, actually, I think I've got a tiny little bell that came with the thieves' kit and stuff. So I would like to. That's a 29 on stealth.
I don't think you could possibly
Just
perceive that, like on a 20. Do you have 29 perception if
Yes.
you rolled a 20?
Oh, no, I've got... No.
No. So neither of you could ever see Varys.
So just every now and then, while you're walking from like alleyways and stuff, you'll hear a little bell ringing, and then it'll come from the other side of the street. And it'll
Ricky,
come from behind you.
when you turned into a cat, did you have a bell collar? Because if not, something really weird is happening.
It doesn't take much.
Only detect movement.
The bell rings again.
Oh my god, it's evolving.
It's chasing us!
I don't have to outrun them, I just have to outrun you! And like she's throwing off down an alley, all 100 feet, dashing up a wall.
Begins just flying.
Yeah, you're having pies with Aggie, you just see King Kaka across the sky. Yeah.
Was that your
Wakes up
bag?
in 4K, he's like, what the fuck happened?
I might just be seeing things, mate. I'm a bit hammered.
Good.
It's probably nothing.
It's Ricky.
Probably nothing.
You're sort of like, there's a lot of people here. Now Kincaid's gone. Where am I?
These people are calling my name. They need me on that stage.
Person next to you is like,
Who's this guy?
what stage?
Frog
Do you know
gate,
what stage he's talking about?
I just jump on a random table.
Frogade Part 2. Frogade.
And I will,
Frog AIDS.
I'll begin trying to perform if I can manage.
Okay, what instrument are you using?
Just my voice.
Okay.
Just acapella.
We gotta get Frogade in here.
It's the Catalina wine mixer.
At a certain point, you see Ricky kick,
You were going to do a Will Smith, like the Will Ferrell half. You get the other half. You just swing there. And then every now and then, boats and hoes.
It's an hose.
Double drop.
Spread.
It's the fucking Shara Frogade.
It's the B-side to the album.
You see, there's a couple sitting down enjoying a drink at one of the tables. The place is pretty packed, and you see Ricky come up, push the table over, flip it upside down, and stand up on it.
Everyone, that's my mate Ricky. He did Frogade. It's the Frogade guy. This is amazing. Look, watch this, everyone. Watch.
The couple that had their table pushed over, like, hey, what the hell?
Pushes the man like the face.
Yeah, I did the whole like.
It's so much harder now. You're standing on the table legs.
Good thing I've got 2 extra arms.
It's like one of those ones where it's got a cross at the bottom, like on the ground. So you push it over and you stand on this X.
Standing
You're like,
on the
there's my
one
X.
foot on each thing of the X.
X marks the spot.
You got wings anyway.
Performing like Van Damme.
So
Comes to a window.
make a persuasion check. Ags is like, oh, okay, yeah, a bit of a show, eh?
26.
Jeez. Shut up, you lot! Look at that guy!
Look at his arms.
And you're just like, all right, let's see this performance check.
It is a disadvantage because I'm still 1 level exhausted.
Okay.
Nice. That would have been really good.
That could have been.
It is still an 18.
Oh, that's good. That's not bad.
Fine.
Yeah.
The other one was a 19.
Yeah, the one
That would have been better than Frogade.
the one would have been insane.
It would have been Frogade, but better.
Look, honestly, you're not sure what to expect. You're like, he looks pretty hammered.
My
He's
subconscious
pushed.
just kind of just takes over.
Yeah.
You're not even there.
A well of confidence comes out of nowhere.
It's like when you're driving and you just get somewhere and you're like, oh.
Did I,
Autopilot.
did I give way at that random?
Yeah.
And he belts out just his voice over the heads of everyone. He's singing his little heart out. And pretty damn good, to be honest, with no backing and with drunk people, still chattering around.
I throw 1 gold coin at him. I just pip it.
Yeah, make an attack roll. Yeah.
Right up the urethra.
What am I adding to the attack roll?
Make advantage.
I mean,
It's so big.
add your strength mod.
That's much.
Oh,
+5. 8.
Beautiful.
Some random dude in the crowd.
oh, actually, I don't mind.
It hits into the building behind him, lands on the ground, and the guy's like, "Hey, a gold piece."
It's Lenny from The Simpsons. He's like, okay, fix it.
Put it back in. Put it back in.
At least this will pay for the doctor.
And Ags is like, "Would you just throw a whole gold piece at him?"
Yeah, that's what you do the good performance. You give them tip.
I don't know if we told Aggie we're rich.
You give them money, and they perform.
Yeah, also like a...
That's how this works.
But wait here, and he brings out 2 more tankards. Yeah, but like a whole gold piece. That was good, but gold? Jeez. What are you rolling these days, eh?
You want to go?
Yep. Well,
Here you go.
thanks. I'll get more drinks.
I'm back more paws.
Oh wait, they're free.
That's right.
And Ricky, the couple that you tip their table over, you're belting out this song at the top of your lungs in front of them. They're just kind of like, holy crap, he's actually really talented. And you hear that little voice.
It's like
Varys used to work on the docks.
You hear,
Didn't really know they had seawater down there.
you hear that voice.
Now
but
I do.
it's real slow. It's like, she's so talented. And you're like, wow.
You say that about me?
Say it again. So you finish one song, and the crowd's like, yeah, that's pretty damn good.
I announce 4 part 2.
Ooh.
Who wants to wrestle? I run up, I just climb over a bunch of people. Let's go,
Flying
Ricky!
through the air. Yeah!
Oh yeah, I've got wings! Let's go!
Fly at each other and just
It's like when the
savagely beating each other.
Everyone's like, whoa, that took a turn.
I think I still have dancing lights
Okay.
from the drow magic thing.
Yep.
So do 4 orbs just circling around above Ricky, sort of thing, kind of like rotating spotlights.
Yeah, beautiful, lighting them up.
Superman versus what's the
Batman?
nah the other dude?
Yeah,
That-
Man of Steel, General Zod, or whatever.
yeah, Zod, and they're just like clashing at each other in the sky.
Michael Shannon.
It's Dragon Ball Z fight.
Pretty much.
You see in the background Kincaid still running through the sky behind him. No! Wait, whoa,
What
I
is-
rolled him.
Oh, an air fight, you say? It's not an air fight without Kincaid.
His goggles down. Ba, 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 ba.
Player 3 has entered the game! And you charge it as well.
Just and then at the last second, like it just all goes into the shell and just skittles.
So you're
Straight.
you're like, wow. It's just lighting, the lighting guy.
None of this. Seeing the red turtle shell at Mach 2 just heading straight towards the others.
This must be the most confusing performance any of these people have ever seen.
I mean,
Entertaining though.
I mean, everyone's pretty smashed at this point, so watching 3 people duke it out mid-air is, I mean, it's pretty good entertainment.
Pretty cool.
So, the evening progresses in that manner of things. The Blue Screamers take about 2 hours to wear off. So you get a good bit of time out of them.
I think they've gotten stronger with age.
Yeah.
Mine are still kicking my ass.
Normally, you know, double dropping.
I don't think mine even actually ever hit me.
I'm over here, Ricky.
It's totally true.
Some like random guy.
Hey, I don't know you, but hi. What? Didn't work.
What have you done with Kincaid? Give him back his skin.
Ah!
It's beautiful.
Oh, sorry.
Red scales. Skin. Small.
Wait a second. You're not him.
You're a large orc.
Eventually.
After the air battle winds up and that sort of stuff, just like to go cruise over to Kincaid and say, hey, just before you forget, like, did you want to scry on your niece and nephew before we go to bed?
Oh my god, that's such a good idea.
Sorry to be a real downer. and
No,
shit, I
no,
just think,
no.
like,
That's a good. I'm going to do it after this wears off because if it's bad and I'm out of my gourd, I don't want that.
Didn't we already try to scry on them? I'm pretty sure we tried to scry on them, but it didn't work.
I
We
think
tried to scry on them
I tried to
2 nights ago. We tried to also scry on Trishan. That didn't work.
Yeah, we tried to scry on Trishan. I thought we tried to scry on the lady, not the nephews, or maybe it was the other way
No,
around.
we tried to scry on the nephews, or we tried to sending them, and it said it couldn't be delivered, but they were still alive.
No, I'm pretty sure it was Scry on the
Okay.
nephew.
Yeah, they weren't on this plane.
You know, I've
Yeah.
got written down next session / after next long rest scry on hag and or nephews, but I don't have written down
I'm pretty sure we did.
like when we did. No, we did. I just
I feel
don't.
like we did and we couldn't.
Yeah, 'cause I remember it was-
on this plane.
I don't remember which one we did. But yeah, it was. That's exactly right. You were like, it wasn't on this plane.
I don't know, David.
2 seconds, the stream decks.
You didn't write down here.
Iris Buckler wrote, "Is this pre-recorded?"
Yeah.
Well,
No.
let's just hope someone named Iris
Yes.
Buckler
Follows.
messages that right now because this is pre-recorded.
It's
Exactly.
very pretty.
Today's date
Already
is
had to for you to say it.
January 1st, 2003.
Don't, you'll confuse him.
We really planned this out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear that new Nickelback song? How You Remind Me? Wow.
What a tune.
What a tune.
Bang on.
Wow.
Never made it as a wise man.
They're a bit too heavy for me though.
Now you're a wow. Alright, let's try. Okay, it's
Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
Fine, Christina's still on the radio.
Thank God.
good. Alright.
Alright, so
Unfrozen.
nephews, no go, try Shan, didn't work.
Trishan didn't work.
Maybe
Thank you,
maybe the heroin.
Wolfie.
Maybe Saria.
Didn't work.
We haven't tried scrying Saria yet.
I don't think so.
Saria Herringwick, maybe.
Yeah, let's do that. That'll
And we
probably
tried
be
to
fine.
scry Artemis, and that didn't
Yeah,
work.
welcome, Iris.
Hell is Artemis.
Turner's
Artemis.
sister.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh.
You're sitting there just tripping out of your brain.
Did the blue
Who's
screen
Artemis?
actually get me?
Is that my name?
I'm Artemis.
Artemis Prime.
Oh, Barris Third and Kincaid and Ricky, you all get a D4 of inspo.
Thanks, Wolfie.
Was it Wolfie?
Yeah.
It was Wolfie.
Thanks, Wolfie.
Cheers, seniority.
You're the bone.
Yeah, I'll try and scry on Saria Harrenwick
Sure.
based on just having heard of them.
Okay.
So
Can you get a hit of what, Iris?
Of the blue streams.
You want a blue screamer? Make sure we're all right.
You won't be able to feel any of your
Sorry,
tonsils
you're
after.
scrying based on.
So it's based on have heard of the target. So they get a +5 to the save. So it's a DC 17 something wisdom save.
Wisdom?
DC 17 wisdom save, and they get a +5 to whatever.
If you've never met them in person.
Yeah, that's if assuming I've never met. So
Like
if secondhand heard of the target +5.
Oh.
Have met the target is flat. If I know the target well, it's -5.
Gotcha. He was saying, can you get a hit of the jewel thingy?
Oh, it's great.
There we go. Oh, Moppy baby!
How's that?
Moito.
Moffy Boff.
Oh, wait, hang
He said roll for excellence. See who the most excellent is.
There you go.
Yum, yum, yum.
I'm 13 excellent.
Thank
I'm
you
11.
for 29 months, Moff.
So it's disadvantage.
Wait, what's the roll?
For excellence?
Just high roll.
Because Moffy...
I am the most excellent.
Excellent!
Why did that sound like a character off of
Bill and Ted.
No, Total Drummer Island.
Don't know.
I have no idea what that is.
Show me right here,
Wow.
Just real Zoomer moment from you.
Yikes.
Well, that's okay, Iris.
Is that better? Is that better? You millennials all watch Scooby-Doo, right?
Like,
Sorry, I only know the HBO series Velma.
You got a golf clap from Moff.
You get a negative D4 for the...
You need to stand on your inspiration.
So, you attempt to scry.
Through Hanwick. Do I know them? Do I not? I've heard of them.
Wibbity wobbity.
Bwah, 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 bwah.
It appears to be resisted.
Resistant to scrying.
But that means that they exist.
Not resistant.
Yeah, made the save.
Oh, right.
Yeah, make the save.
I thought maybe she was in like a room or something that
Well, it
prevents
could be
it.
that. I'm not sure.
Maybe
like,
she's got one of Ricky's helmets.
Well, it's not that, but like there's spells like non-detection and all that
Yeah,
sort of
yeah.
stuff where I'm not sure if she even has to roll. Like,
Yeah, no, that's it's like you're not affected by divination spells,
But
which
it's
is what
kind
this is.
of good that you get that back because it means she's
Try
out.
again.
Yeah.
well, like for the ones that weren't on this plane of existence, we got a
You're not on this.
Bang.
Like
Yeah.
call, like the the dial tone. Like
We
this.
got
This number has been disconnected.
This
Like
time
okay,
it's got
cool.
the answering machine that was like a real bad. This person changed numbers.
Or like when it's like mid ring and it's like beep, and it's like oh they've actually like declined the call.
my
Yeah,
You got your call a declare.
yeah, yeah.
All right, so quick now.
What is it, Iris?
Go kill a vampire. Hey?
Party for a bit.
Go see a vampire about a fang.
So you spend plenty of time with Ags. He seems pretty happy amongst the people. And everyone sort of gives you a bit of a berth because he's quite large. And he just keeps bringing back drinks. It's free. So, everyone drinks up. Flying overhead, there is a large presence of guards. Like, the guards are on highest alert. So really, there's very little shady sort of stuff going on.
Yeah, I might just cruise around the edge of the city then.
Yep.
Sightseeing.
Sure. Yeah, so you'll sort of pass the evening, and people really need this sort of thing. When things are difficult, when a city gets attacked, or when people lose, the guards have families, you would assume. When people are lost, some form of celebration or, something like this, actually really good for morale.
Helps people to blow off some steam.
Yeah. Anything specific, like just in a overall on the evening?
Before bed.
I just want to, when we get back, knock on the door and see if we get the correct response.
Ags is following you. He's like,
You can crash at our place, mate.
yeah, that's why I followed
Wait,
you.
Ags,
Yeah.
Yep.
when did we first meet? Where did we first meet?
Broadaxe, right?
Don't answer.
Yeah, it was Broadaxe, right?
No, he's right. It was
Good job,
Broadaxe.
Thanks, mate.
I just
Wherever you
telepathically say to Kincaid. He's been feeding us drinks all night, and now he's following us back to our home. Could he be the assassin?
Oh, Aggie, what a nice neck you have.
Thanks, mate. I grew it myself. Does it have lines on it? Make an investigation check.
This is
So-
after it's all when we're comparatively more sober.
Nah, not at all.
No,
No, this is right. Yeah, like you rock up to the house at 2 a.m. You're all pretty trashed. You just sort of like,
Is he the assassin?
Yeah, I think Crystal thing's still going
was
off.
it investigation or perception? Sorry,
Broadaxe.
oh, whatever you want to use.
Rhythm.
was with disadvantage. Well, that's what I mean. Like, am I poisoned? Are we trashed?
Oh,
Disadvantage.
You're drunk, but I wouldn't say you're poisoned.
Anything happened to him?
Oh, well,
Tomorrow you might be.
either way, at best it's a 14 or a 6
I mean,
or 7. Sorry.
it would be exceptionally
Them for the defense.
difficult
The future.
to
Belcher would have nicked it.
change his physique.
Yeah.
The
okay.
way that he is, you're like, no, I think
Sure.
unless he's got a really realistic fat suit.
Oh wait, I can do one better. And then I'll cast locate creature and I'll do the nearest drow.
Okay, you locate. Ags. Yeah, yes, it is not Ags.
I go and
I'm
stand
standing
closer
behind
to
Aggie.
Aggie than Varys. So Varys, go stand over there.
Still Varys.
It's still me.
Okay.
Stand. He doesn't walk anymore. Purely carpet.
Well, carpet.
No, it seems to be him.
Okay, we all clear?
We're good.
We're-
Drow are skinnier than
You're
him.
looking
And
at
also,
you're looking at my neck folds pretty close, mate.
just the last time
I bought you a lot of drinks.
the last time
I don't go that way.
the
so-
last time someone came in, they murdered Ricky and cut out his heart.
Oh shit! All right.
One of them.
And they had stuff on
Why
their
didn't you
neck.
just say that? I'm not going to cut your heart out.
Well, because
Well,
if
you
you were
might
the
be the
heart
guy
cutter
in disguise.
person...
Would you tell us?
Exactly.
There's no way Aggie's the heart cutter person.
I think-
He's my cousin.
Well, we know that.
I do think legally, if you're a heart cutter person and someone asks,
Yeah.
You have to
I'd
say,
have
you
to tell you, yeah.
Everyone knows that.
so are you a heart cutter person?
I've been known to cut hearts,
Oh, he's a heartbreaker.
Oh, Aggie!
He's got some stories.
right? Yeah.
Mainly about pies.
Ags, who was
yeah.
that?
Ladies,
Eugene, wake up! We need drinks!
And the eggs!
the owners are at the door. Opens the door. Do I still have to do it?
Yeah, for eternity.
Wow, you got like a dolphin face and stuff. Yes, thank
the
you.
best, isn't it?
Dolphington.
What?
He's a loyal and honourable man.
Oh, well,
Eustace, I just start calling
on you,
Eustace
mate.
and Cynthia's name.
He's a wonderful
They
dolphin.
even stay. I don't think they sleep here.
No,
They
don't
they,
say
do not. Surely you can telepathy them.
I send in Eustace.
You gave him the rest of the night off.
I
Well,
send
the
him
rest of the day. But yeah, you're sending him.
Yeah, the day.
It's 2 a.m. Yeah.
It's new day.
The rest of the
Sending
day. It's
Eustace.
12:01. You're late.
Eustace.
Got your pay.
Oh yeah, you're screwed, Iris. You're screwed.
Eustace, we're hungry.
We need drinks.
Hungry boys. I start doing weird shit like that.
He wakes up.
25 words.
Nightmares.
Hungry boys. He's just like, holy crap.
Demons.
Just a pack of hungry boys. There's not enough food to go around in the keep.
We need. Someone say pud.
Someone say
Ags is just like, someone say pud, mate.
there's always room for some food.
Just leave it out. Someone will eat it.
Ags, did you ever sort out that fella that was running like the tool shed, the dodgy bloke in Broadaxe?
So what?
What was his name? Vin?
Weasel.
No, mate. It was
Remember he fled.
the guy who was like running the tool, not the tool shed.
The caravan parking spot.
Yeah, that place, and he was a bad guy. Yeah, and we figured it out. Remember?
Yeah, he ran away.
Did he run away?
Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah, he was like, I don't know. I think he was skimming. I'm not sure. Not sure what he was up to, but he disappeared, and
Yeah, he
Dunno.
was stealing shit from all the shipments and stuff. What was it?
Well, I'm glad he disappeared. Yeah, I think Vin sounds right.
I think it was.
Eustace is like, right, I'll be over. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. I'll be over soon. What do you want? Hot things, greasy things, I'm going to assume. Otherwise, just send me a message.
Eggs.
You can't hear. You can't hear.
I go and find an animal. I walk outside and just excuse me, sir, to one of the guards. Can I have your horse? And I just ask the horse to go in.
The animal and the horse just takes off. He's like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hey, what are you doing?
The horse just goes up to you, just eggs.
And that's it.
King Hackens' voice. With this guard on the back of it, and then just drops off.
But how long does it take to cast? Is it a 10-minute
We
ritual
just had to
cast?
buy the house next to.
Oh, no, I'll just
our
cast it,
lodging
so it's just an
to
action.
put
Oh,
Eustace
okay.
and his
Using a
sister
spell
in.
slot.
It's probably not bad.
The horsey
I'm
trots.
blistered and I'm about to go to sleep.
Yeah. The horsey trots maybe 20 meters, and you hear your own voice.
Window.
Eustace is like, holy, what the? That horse just, sir, your horse just talked to me. Yeah, it's acting real weird. I'm sorry, this guy over here. Oh, yeah.
You see Kincaid standing there, tapping his foot,
I know what that means, don't worry.
hands on hips.
You could have just yelled it.
Eggs!
Okay, there you
I
go.
didn't know you were over there.
Sorry, I don't live that far away.
Well, I don't know where you live.
Or do I? That
I
was
don't
out
know.
of character.
That's a question for you.
Whoever runs next door to the next house over and bangs on the door.
Oh dear.
Just until someone opens it up.
2 a.m.
Oh, when you neighbours.
This is how you get complaints at the homeowners association.
Anyone here? Dong.
Doesn't seem to be.
Okay,
They might still be at the-
next side over. Dong dong.
Yeah.
How much to buy a house?
What?
How much your abode, your lovely, beautiful house? How much to buy it?
It's not lovely.
Yeah, how much to buy it?
What now?
Right now, yeah.
Can I finish sleeping?
How much to buy the house?
Well, if I can't finish sleeping, a lot. If I can finish sleeping, maybe less.
It's still a
you
lot.
can finish sleeping, but how much to buy it?
1,000 gold.
Huh? To buy this?
Yep.
Oh.
Best I can do is 200.
Take it 11.
Best I can do is it's. I thought maybe I could give you a little bit for it, and then you can
You can do that.
relocate.
1,000 gold would be good.
What if we swap? You would do another house, and I just paid you a bit, but you kept the house just a little bit different from here.
Let me ask my husband. Closes the door. You hear a latch.
Hello?
I'll wait here for you.
I just want to move the
Boy,
kid
a
and his
husband must be
sister
a
in
deep
here.
sleeper.
And
Should we just make them a bed in the kitchen?
I could also just cast Geas on this lady and make her sell us her house or
our house.
How much to purchase this fine keep, my lady?
Eustace is sizzling away in the kitchen. You all sort of head inside. And Ags is like,
beers.
nice place. Have you got any bigger armchairs?
No, mate.
Alright,
Sort of
just
bit.
plops onto the ground.
Do you want a pillow or something?
I want more beers if you got them.
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
Oh,
You
good.
Eustace
My man.
Yeah, oh, he bought barrels, yeah.
And also all that cheap spirits.
Yeah.
And I'm pouring Eustace cheap drinks.
I go upstairs to the still in the jungle and bring out, bring out a jug
Mango
of
Dax.
my finest hooch.
Bloody Mango Dax. Is that Mango Dax I smell?
No, it
Oh, I
is.
do.
I had a magical mishap where I was stranded on a desert island with nothing but the Axum mangoes for about 20 years, and it didn't do my mental health a lot of good, but I really perfected the mango dax.
Well, let me taste it. And you just sort of like... It's quite thick, but far out. That's good.
That's
Oh, that's much better than the.
Biggest thing.
Yeah, it's the yak milk that gives it that tang.
Eustace is like, maybe 6 minutes and you'll have some grub.
What are you
Perfect.
cooking?
I've got pickled eggs for you, already pickled. You just want a handful of them for now?
Just go and get the jar.
Yep.
They're in this giant barrel, like pickling away.
Yes.
Yeah, it just
Perfect.
starts bobbing for apples.
As you head into the kitchens, he's sort of
Neck
like,
out and just like.
Eustace is like, the money's worth it. The money's worth it.
Yes, it is. Half a gold for the little early.
And here, a shot of this will wake you up. It's just some of that.
It's a screamer.
tea.
It's a blue screamer.
One of the 40 bottles of corner shop piss that you got.
What are you cooking there, Eusty?
I got some steaks and got potatoes frying, and we got some hash browns and a bit of bacon. And I'm making some nice warm cookies to go with it all.
Thank you, Eustace.
Good on you, Eustace.
But there's 5 of them and they're all mine.
Well then, that's rude.
Take the thing.
Oh yeah.
I can't reach everyone.
What RZ?
Thuridin grabs.
Sorry, Iris.
and-
When we're in the middle of stuff, I can't really answer questions, but I can see your messages.
Thuridin grabs a pan and like pours some of the grease into a shot glass and. Oh yeah.
That's really
Doesn't
hot.
that burn your
That's
mouth?
really hot. And you're like,
It's delicious.
you take 2 points of burning damage, fire, and you're like, oh, I regret.
I do it again.
Greasy though. Okay. 1 point. That time it didn't hurt as much.
Now, considering you're drinking boiling oil out of a flying pan.
Flying pan.
Boing,
No,
Otto
that's
out of a
that's
flying
what I said.
Dan, that's a good cookie.
Mine fell apart.
Yeah, mine completely disintegrated on me.
It's my
Right,
grandma's
so good.
recipe, passed down in the family.
Wow.
What the hell was that?
No, there's an echo in here.
Oh, was it you?
No.
Oh. Okay. Well, yeah, 4 minutes. And you're all just sort of chilling out, drinking some mango dax,
I'm
drinking
like-
some.
I'm sitting on the kitchen bench, like right in his way, just like, trying to chat to him.
Hey Aggie, you want to see something really funny?
Yeah.
I'll run outside
Why?
and knock on the door.
He looks at you, Varys. Dolphington's just like, it's very early, sir.
You know the job. You know what we pay you for, Dolphington.
Pay him at all.
But if we did pay you, you know what it would be for.
Look, Tathgos is dead. Did you want his job?
You're like,
Yeah, and he was good.
gonna happen, Alex. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna
I'm knocking again because I didn't hear anything.
There's somebody at the door. Now he's just like,
He never gets old, mate.
He's funnier the more times, actually.
he's right. There was someone there.
He's not wrong.
He's good.
Hey, wait, what? Let me have a turn. And close the door.
I was just gonna do the. There's somebody at the door.
You do it, Aggie. You do it, mate.
Well, I know what he's gonna say.
You can guess.
You don't.
You'd probably be correct in your guess, but you don't know.
Can I enter my guess now before I knock?
Sure.
Yeah, all right. What the hell? Goes outside, closes the door. Dolphington's just like,
I look at Dolphington.
thank you, sir. Alex is just like, what the hell? My guess was actually wrong.
I told you, you don't know.
Alright, let me know.
Dolphington's just like,
Get the door.
ah,
I didn't say slack off.
I didn't say the thing.
Now because you slapped up, you have to say the thing.
In fact, say it again.
Said it twice.
Alex is like, you guys are pretty weird, aren't you?
It's 2 in the morning.
Comes with the job.
That's true.
Very intoxicated.
I'll have another dack.
Once you've been my guest, I need a bladder.
It's just a full blood.
Eustace is like, all right, plates up, come on.
Cool.
You smell that waft of greasy bacon.
Fantastic.
Thanks, Eustace.
Potatoes kind of fried in the bacon grease. You got some meats, like just a steak. you know, all the grease.
Grease.
Bit of hash brown turned over and over in the steak and bacon potato grease.
Steak and bacon. And they made the steak, bacon, potato grease into a gravy and poured it on the top.
And you have a greasy feast.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Eustace, there's something behind your ear.
What?
You know, pull out a gold coin and give it to him.
Oh, thanks, guys. Ags is like, your voice breaks because you're young.
Good one, Aggie.
Yep, thanks. I didn't notice.
Boy, you're stupid.
But I appreciate the early, late wake up, and I hope you enjoyed that food.
It was delicious. I
I
can't help but notice we're running low on pickled eggs, though.
That's unacceptable.
Tips the barrel upside down and like it's just empty.
Glug, glug, glug.
He like drops like one bit of the pickle juice on his tongue. Unacceptable.
Can I start on them tomorrow, or?
Well, tomorrow.
What
is
do
like
you think?
22 hours away.
That's a long time with no pickled eggs.
I'll
Is
see.
anything gonna be open?
I'll see where I can get some.
My cholesterol's
Eggs?
getting dangerously low. We're nearly at the point of dipping into triple digits here.
My arteries are going to start softening in a second.
I'll
And none of us want that.
My arteries haven't known blood in so long.
go and see.
It's like, have you seen what happens to a riverbed that's dry when there's a sudden flood, sudden rain, and the lands will flood for miles and miles and
Eustace is just standing there, like looking at the gold pieces that you gave him, and he's just like,
I give him 2 gold pieces to give to the egg farmer. He has to go and wake up.
"Thanks. Yeah, I'll go get some." Do you want me to just get as many eggs as I can possibly
Yes, yeah,
get?
hang on,
You
let's-
should learn how to pickle them as well.
Let's
Oh,
make
I
it.
do.
Let's
Then
make
buy a
it.
crap load and pickle
Yeah.
them.
I'll
I
buy in bulk and.
I give him 30 gold. I'm just saying, just sort it. I don't want to have to mention this again.
Never again.
30 gold.
If ever you see me without the pickled egg, you're doing a bad job. He's like,
I expect pickled eggs on demand. I wake up, I can get pickled eggs. I go to sleep, pickled eggs. Awake, eggs. Asleep, here, not here.
Eggs.
loud and clear. Eggs, pickled.
Love
at
your
all
work,
times.
Eustace.
I'll make sure of it. Sorry, I didn't.
Vats of them.
Have you got a spare room? The picklarium? I want to make a.
The house next door is free.
Oh,
There was no one in it. There was no one in it when we checked, so I can only assume.
Just crack the door in and start pickling eggs.
Here, take Vin Weasel with you. If anyone gives you any trouble.
He'll set them on fire.
I'll bring the eggs back here, I guess, and we'll go from there.
Oh, god damn.
Can I borrow that chariot?
Sure.
Like,
You're going to pull it yourself?
If I'm getting,
Man, do you have something to...
To pull it?
Can Kez fit? Like,
I can turn you into the walrus, but then it might be
I
hard
give him
to.
a gold. Go buy a horse.
Go buy a walrus?
I mean, here's 2 for the walrus.
he's just been given like 35 gold, and he's just like,
I can turn you into the walrus, but then it might be hard to ask for the eggs.
I'll just, I reckon we could strap that thing. That looked like a pretty big cart. Chariot,
Yeah.
sorry, chariot.
Take the
Better.
piss elk.
They piss
The
it.
what?
It's like an elk, but with antlers
what was
made
the
of piss.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
Oh no, antlers made of
Eyeballs
eyeballs
that
that,
cry
that
piss.
constantly cry piss.
Well, maybe I'll just walk.
How will you carry?
they don't
30
actually,
gold of
they
eggs.
don't actually cry piss, mate. It's fine.
It's like a jet.
Oh, okay. All right. So you tell him how to go and get the cart. He'll have to wake Stable and Able as well, and then find an egg farm and go and wake them and get a metric ton of egg.
Don't make me give you more money.
Like think about how cheap eggs are in game.
Wait, like a copper for
You can-
like yeah,
you gave him 30
like
gold.
two copper for a dozen eggs or something.
So, all right. It might be a while, but I'll get them eggs a pickling.
That's what, 5 dozen for a silver. So 60. Well, if it's, let's say it's 2 copper for
Yep.
a silver for a dozen.
Yep.
There's a lot of eggs.
Oh, there's so many eggs. Kincaid's just like, that's a good amount of eggs. Eggs. Boys, you know how to put on a feast. You shouldn't have sent him away, though. I'd go a second round of that. That was good.
I reckon we can whip something up in a couple minutes.
I've cooked the boys lunch before. They know how good I can be.
I can cook as well.
Wait, what?
Need to go get some rocks from outside.
Why are you all talking like me? You taking the piss?
How am I taking this is how I talk, mate.
He does talk like
Oh, yeah, that's true. But you.
Yeah, this is how I talk, mate.
You head into the kitchen and you're like, oh, he cooked extras. There is plenty left.
I've been thinking about it.
I wait a minute.
You're like,
Then I come out.
Hey, Ricky, you need a hand in
more,
here?
boys.
Oh, he's already done?
that was so
Oh,
quick.
what are we paying Eustace for?
Why don't we even bring Ricky on the road? He should just be the cook.
Oh,
Hey, no, guys.
perfect.
Is it
Hey, whoa,
I bring
whoa,
so
hold on.
much- I bring so much to the table.
Yeah,
Like a lot of food, yeah.
You bring the
Bring
bacon.
so much to the table.
He brought so much bacon to the table.
You know, Eustace might be a while because I've been thinking about it, and if my calculations are correct, I just sent him to get 18,000 eggs.
Well,
We all have the egg monopoly in Ashara, and they're all big turns of
This is so. It wasn't what my initial plan, but hear me out. This is how we get rich. We now have control of the egg market, and we just artificially release with artificial slowness, drip feed. They do it with diamonds, you know.
There's a difference between the supply of diamonds and the supply of eggs, like, you know, how easy to produce they are.
Yeah, but I can talk to
Exactly
the
the
animals
same.
and just ask the eggs to stop. I mean,
Sorry.
Hey, chickens, no more
You know,
laying.
it's just gonna walk up to some eggs, you speak with
Stop.
animals and just be like, stop.
You know what? I don't see this plan going wrong at all.
I meant hens, but you know what? Let's cut out the middle manager.
Yeah, straight to the source.
Yes.
No more
Hey,
egging.
don't grow up!
If that's not a drunken conversation that I've ever heard. So you go into detail about how you're going to make an egg monopoly. You don't see Eustace for,
Months.
well,
Comes back. He's got a beard. He's got that like soldier 1,000-yard stare.
Very much coming back from the Confederate War as a young man.
You get woken up at like 6 a.m. We're like, what's all that work? There's like 4 cranes lifting in all these cranes,
Like shipping containers full of eggs.
Eustace comes in and his voice is real deep now. It's just like, I got your eggs.
I got your eggs.
I got you so many eggs.
18.
All of the eggs. I scoured the countryside.
There's not an egg from here to Stonebreak.
I mean, that'd be kind of cool. Wordpress is included in that, right?
Griffin egg.
How late are we staying up?
Oh, probably just another
After that
Hour or
meal,
two,
I reckon
and then-
Thuridon's gonna head into Kincaid's room because it's kind of jungly
Kind
and,
of warm and moist.
meditate in there.
Okay.
Whilst being heavily intoxicated.
Meanwhile, Kiko just sleep in the corner, just gassing the room out with pickled eggs.
It's full of mango. Oh.
And egg. Ooh.
Egg.
Sounds like a deep
Ricky will also go.
going off every like 30 seconds.
Like a foghorn? Yeah.
Ricky will also go in Kincaid's room because his room's pretty bare.
Right.
Oh, that's true.
All are welcome in the jungle.
I'm going into the coffin.
The
The
upright
closest thing
coffin.
to nature in this place.
That's true.
That is
Within the city.
Oh, it's very natural. There is a lot of nature in here.
Is it okay if I pee in your stream?
Of course.
That's what it is.
What do you think it's
Where do you
made of?
think it comes from?
What do you think it's for?
Where do you think this stream came from? Like,
It's all piss.
It's all.
And what I'm
That's me.
no, this is perfect. I'm hoping I can eventually make my room have its own climate and microbiome.
pretty much is.
You piss in the
See
stream.
the high corner up there? See, I think the cloud's starting. We're getting somewhere.
It's clouds.
It's got a cumulonimbus up there.
Whispers.
So you find it exceptionally difficult. A, because these two are in there
Ricky's
snoring.
pissing in your ear.
Like right next to my ear. And I hear the flow of a massive urethra.
So, with all,
It only lasts a second though, so you're all
it's like,
clear.
it's just like it's like someone sneezing. Just
but with all the like bodily changes, it's very just like. It's like a lot.
it's like someone with like a trigger hose. Just
Sorry, Jonah. Any second now.
Yeah,
any
I'm
second.
just trying to
I'm just shy.
focus on the sound of the stream trickling.
Alright.
Well, now you're making me have to go.
The sound of water trickling off the rocks, just Ricky pissing onto the back of King Cat shell.
That's so warm, Ricky.
King Cat's in there like, oh, it's raining.
Yeah, disgusting.
Raining and it
Morning
smells like
rolls around.
raining.
it's
Smells
like
like asparagus.
4 a.m.
Do I at least roll at disadvantage? If I can get there?
I would say, yeah, you can give it a try at
Most
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
What is it just?
What do you normally roll?
I can't remember.
It's normally in
Was it
Con?
What's this for?
To
concentrating on
Try to get there.
Was it just con?
con?
Well, it's
Or int?
concentration.
Just my con mod?
I don't think you would do an int for the rhythm.
Okay.
I can't
Yeah,
remember.
I genuinely don't remember. Con sounds about right.
Oh my god.
Has he finally made
21.
At disadvantage.
At disadvantage. I rolled 18 and a 16. I get +5 on con.
Use your inspo.
Oh yeah.
You are given a default.
Use your inspo. Right now.
Yeah, everyone needs to use their
I
inspo.
haven't made any
It's a 1.
Oh, 1.
I mean,
For 22!
2.
That's amazing.
Look, it's over the edge. You've been trying to go there for a while.
Yeah.
You emptied your mind.
As
He's
Ricky
looking
emptied his
different
bladder.
routes, and everyone else is like, meditation, inner peace. You're like 900 bango daiquiris.
And then piss rain and you're there.
Can you check as a cookie, please?
Yeah, sure.
Kazao. Strangely, having your comrades around is kind of, you know that they're there. You can't not be aware of their presence. And so peaceful.
All the trees are like in the wind.
One of them wills.
It's not so much the nature, it's the new adopted family around you that kind of really helps you here. You know that they would protect you if you needed it while you're in this state. And you drift off. You focus down to that needle point, that tiny dot of your consciousness, and it effortlessly, it seems, zips straight through. Where before you've really battled to get your mind to sort of disengage. Being this hammered, it's very easy. And it's somewhat similar to the way that the Bugbane was working.
Yeah.
It's just to help you disassociate from what's around you. But yeah, you reach this weird equilibrium and you find yourself on that mountaintop, the familiar monastery, the sounds of training from inside. This time, you're feeling relatively normal.
Shit, so rough.
Yeah, just real quick.
Yeah.
Eat a breath mint.
Referee takes a chocolate.
Yeah.
Tactical bomb up the edge.
Yeah, quick technical
Jergal,
bomb.
no.
Quick black coffee, espresso.
One of the pickled eggs.
For good luck.
I
That's
pull
a
out
big
Saint
kind of.
Was he pickled eggs in petrol?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Have we done it?
I wouldn't put it past it.
This feels real, mate.
It does. You appear to have reached on in your own way. It worked, though.
We got here, that's what matters.
You can finally start training.
Hell yeah, what should I do first?
Go inside. Drokar will have something planned for you.
Oh boy.
Your first step trade, you must pickle 18,000 eggs. We've got an order coming.
From what,
It's
from
a
what you
wax
remember.
off. Dip in, dip out. Dip in, dip out.
Now eat all 18,000 eggs.
And
I've
Luke
actually
scene.
gone there. They should have cast a spell on him and then making him pickle the eggs.
You're such a too slow.
Thank you, Ars.
Dream.
As you head in, people training in that same way, people take notice of you this time. You notice that, you know, you can't just walk through people. You are corporeal. And you, again, still not sure if Drakar even sees you, but from what you can assume, he sees everything that's going on currently. And that's a little bit too... Oh.
For the warrior temple.
Drakar looks down at you. The young pup has finally joined. Are you ready? You don't look ready.
I'm as ready as I'll ever be, Drokar.
Pretty hungover though.
I'm still drunk.
70%
I'm
today.
still drunk.
The hangover hasn't kicked in yet.
Oh wait, 5 lay on hands to remove my drunkenness.
Poison, yeah. Now I am ready.
Yeah, good point.
And what ensues is easily the most grueling thing you've ever done in your life. Being that this is essentially a new body, this is not your physical body. This is purely a projection of yourself thrown out by your mind. And at the end of your training with Drakar, we won't, you know, roleplay the whole thing, but at the end of your training, you feel more connected with Teacher. Now, Kyle, do you have handy? I didn't know that we were going to do
It's
that.
around here somewhere.
You unlock a development for Teach.
I know where it. Well, I know where I think it is.
Yes, we'll give it to you at some point.
Yeah.
Can you remember off the top of your head what his second unlock is?
It was monkey, wasn't it? Was it?
Yeah, I think you're
Was
right.
it? Was it that?
Yeah, yeah.
Or was it?
Unlock it.
No, no. It was superiority.
Yes.
It's a ranged
It's
weapon.
it's basically
that
it
you can
was
snipe with.
it was basically like a version of Battlemaster Fighter,
Yeah.
like superiority dice.
Oh,
Like you get
sure.
so you know how like with yeah, it's like it gets like he gets
Similar to
same charges as the staff, I think. So I think it's like four or five charges or something. Get it back a D4 of them on a long rest, and you can spend them to
combat
do
maneuvers?
to like get a superiority dice and do some maneuvers. I'll find it, but that's the gist of it.
Okay.
So after training with Drakar, his pure focus is on bonding you with Teach. Up until this point, you've learned how to rage, but that's not a fine art. That's just you, really.
Being
Whereas,
psycho.
yeah, this is you with the weapon.
Yeah.
Sort of working in tandem. We'll send it to you. I can't remember where it would
And
be.
I think there was some. With the rage, I think it was like you refine it, and so you can use channel divinity to rage or something.
Ooh.
I can't remember.
It was something.
Yeah,
there was
just-
something like where you can spend.
That'd be sick.
Oh yeah, just make channel divinity better.
But yeah, you finish this training.
And just Teach become like a +2 or something.
You come back to the material realm. You take a point of exhaustion,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
and is Teach a +1 currently?
Oh, but
Yes.
he was.
Because yes, that would then become a +2.
Sick.
Teach and your relationship with Teach evolves. It's about 4:30. If you had to guess, you were there for maybe 12 hours of the most intense, grueling, rigorous training. And you come back about half an hour later. This is why your mind takes that point of exhaustion.
Yeah.
It hits you all of a sudden. You come back and you're like, and the sounds of them snoring, you feel more powerful, but also it took it out of you.
You aren't sweating. Not because of
I'm
the
just gonna
The humid jungle.
nice to know you a bit better, teach.
And you, I'm sure we will learn more about each other.
I agree.
But about time. I've been waiting.
He was becoming extreme drunken lad.
I tried, mate. I tried, and it seemed like the only thing that worked was getting sloshed with my cousin.
With the boys.
Well, do it again, I guess.
Oh, you don't have to tell me twice.
Don't squeeze my arm.
Guys, you wouldn't believe what my god wants from me. You would not believe.
So, are you sleeping in your
Coffin.
your coffin? Yep.
Rest in there for 4 hours or 6 hours or whatever.
Beautiful. At certain points in the night, you hear Dolphington clanking around in his armor.
Checking things.
There's nobody in this corner.
Ricky, you are sleeping in the piss forest.
Yeah. In there.
Are you sleeping in there as well?
Jordan's too mentally exhausted to make it to his bedroom, so he just like sort of leans back on something and
Just makes himself a little, what do you call it?
Mound.
Thing that hangs between stuff.
Hammock.
Out of some vines.
Yep.
No, not enough mental.
Yeah, that's too
capacity to
hard.
make a hammock. It's
Just
just might as well just walk to the bedroom at that point. Literally
Slap
just
into the
leans
mud.
over.
And Kincaid.
Yes.
It's alright. Fine.
Sorry, I'm just sending the thing.
Oh, beauty. You got it?
Yeah, I have to double check that this is, because I know we did a couple of versions,
Yeah,
but
yep.
this is pretty close, if not word perfect.
Cool beans. So, Kincaid,
Yeah.
Oh no.
while you're sleeping.
Oh no.
Nothing bad happened.
Jergal does not contact me at all. He wants
I'm
nothing
doing
to do with me.
I'm
Not
doing it! I'm doing it!
You did 30 seconds of combat and then got trashed for the next 14 hours.
That's great!
I promise!
I did the scrying, and I went and asked Thingo.
Made a plan.
We just had to get trashed first.
Come on, Dad.
It's a party!
It's
Everyone
on the
else was
priority
going.
list.
It was the Allos's. Come on.
So, can I get a wisdom saving throw, please?
Use your inspo.
Yes, use your inspo.
But I have advantage, because it's...
Because I want it.
Because
And I need it.
I need it. I mean, that's a 19. Well, it's not
Jeez.
terrible.
And you didn't even roll that dice, you kind of just dropped it.
Yeah, true.
19.
Pretty good.
That is a success.
Ooh.
You feel almost woken by the images burned into the back of your hands. They sort of... they're searing, sort of... Not a normal way. You like fire, but this is kind of like a sunburn kind of feeling. The backs of your hands...
Bad itchy.
You start having a dream related to the Godswell Keep, but you sort of wake yourself up. You're like, no, I don't want to go back there.
Mangles. Mangles! Oh, my
Yeah, take me
hand.
back to the forest. I was
Ricky,
thinking.
quick, piss on my hands. They hurt. This isn't like a jellyfish.
Maybe you read through on the arms.
Right there, you can get your hands in.
Oh yeah, actually, I'm just going this through. What am I thinking?
Why is this here? Forgetting.
For all these jellyfish brands that the Death God put on my hand, and I need to wash them away in the Piss River. In my room.
Ricky's like, what?
No, go back to sleep,
Okay.
don't worry. Stop flapping that urethra around.
All a bad dream.
You say. So you all take a long rest. You may hit that long rest button.
Yeah.
What time was it when we went to bed-ish?
Yeah, about 4 or 5.
Recover 1 level of exhaustion.
Yay.
Yeah, you're not cursed with 2.
Oh yeah, you don't any longer have the Deck of Many Things curse.
Any of them, because they're all gone forever now. Oh, you never have to worry about that again.
Sorry, how do I spell Cyria? Is it Cyrilla?
Yeah.
Cirilla.
Oh, is it really?
I've just been doing
Like the
SCRRIA.
No, it's like the Spanish
Yeah.
Cirilla.
Well, there you go.
Like the French
Double L being a Y.
guillotine.
Yeah, exactly.
Guillotine. Yeah.
I've been doing
Guillotine.
SEREA. Seria.
Yeah, whatever works.
Say it.
So your exhaustion
Goes
does not heal.
Oh yeah,
But that's alright, we've got.
You have ways around.
Well, what do you have? One?
just one.
No.
This is a different exhaustion this time. This one, you kind of wake up and you're like, holy crap.
Tired in my soul.
I'm tired right down to my balls.
This one I have disadvantage on ability checks.
Just ability checks. Kincaid, you wake up and you're like, I beat your go again. That's what wakes you.
Bring me
Use this after being up for fucking 12 hours, people again. He is a.
Why have you got to do that?
He's just drowning himself in the barrel.
Only 17,000 to go.
And it won't even last the morning.
I was going to say the best part is going to be when Kincaid walks downstairs and he watches at the speed at which they go.
He gets walks up, smacks the top off the barrel.
Just dives in and you see.
Long sound of like wet tennis balls getting sucked down a hose.
And then he pops out. Just super angry. He's like, Eustace, there's a hair. Not good enough.
I expected.
I'm only giving you 1 gold this time.
Yeah. Yeah, you will head downstairs. It would be what? You need 6 hours? 8.
Well, it's 6 hours of sleep, and then a long rest is 8 hours, 6 hours of sleep,
That's right.
2 hours of insert
activity.
activity
Nothing.
here.
Yeah, during like my
Need 4 or 6, I don't actually know.
during my long rest, could I attune to the headband?
You still need all 8 to long rest, but you only have to sleep for 4 of
But I'm
them.
not even sure like how often I need to.
Oh, because you
Don't you, when you sleep, you can contact your god?
Yeah, I've tried that. But yeah.
Either way, it's about, what, 4, so, yeah, midday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be about midday.
Alright,
Hey, Kincaid,
and then the Harrowwick.
Any chance you can fix my exhaustion? I just trained with God for 12 hours.
So, dude.
Yeah, I need my spell slots. For what?
Eggs. Yeah, no, what do you need?
Was it lesser restoration?
Should we go and pick up?
Is it greater that does exhaustion, I think?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because we did drop some off a day.
We
or
did.
2 or 3 ago.
That was yesterday.
Ah, okay.
That was like
That's probably
last
not
night,
yeah.
right before you left for the wedding.
Yeah, disregard that.
So you head downstairs. Eustace appears to have been extremely busy. The kitchen is an absolute mess, but
Eustace, you know, you
Smells like a sulfur factory.
You can hire someone if you need like an extra hand. I mean, I know we've got your sister in, but like if you need someone else as well.
yeah, but then you'll pay them.
But you'll also get
you
paid.
feel like you don't get paid enough. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm gonna be honest.
Correct answer.
Have a gold. Use this. Trust me, another employee is not going to affect your pay scaling in the slightest.
If you've noticed,
you genuinely
Eustace,
need the help, just hire them.
Okay.
you've
If
noticed,
anything, please engage in nepotism, make it a family member or someone that you like.
Wait, yeah. Can I get sis? Can she
Absolutely.
come off house duties
Yeah,
for a
sure,
tick?
yeah.
Absolutely.
Get the
The less you
pickle.
ask, the better
Absolutely.
it is.
if you've noticed as well, mate, we pay by the job, not the hour.
And we're just
So
gonna
if
pay,
you
like,
pickle
when it feels
more
right.
eggs, you'll get more money.
Yeah, but I've pickled all night.
Have some
And you
coffee.
are now richer than most men will be in 40 years.
That's why I'm doing it. It's worth pickling some eggs for that.
You're goddamn right.
That's what we're saying.
I mean, I could genuinely retire.
Please
could.
don't.
Yeah,
But
please
don't
don't.
you want to retire even richer? Having done nothing but pickle eggs.
Yeah, right.
And some other things
Yeah, there's other
occasionally.
things. Yeah, you've done some other cool stuff for us.
My lifestyle is going to change a bit.
Hey, look.
Maybe I'll buy a house closer.
Yeah, that's.
Maybe I'll buy a nicer house.
We were
You'll
gonna maybe
Also
try and buy
closer.
the place next door.
You were.
sell.
Well, yeah, we were gonna try.
They
and
said
buy
1,000 gold.
No, that was only in the
We can
middle of
talk
the
about
night.
it. We can talk them
Eustace,
down.
Eustace, what's the most exciting thing you've ever done?
I worked in the kitchen.
Come inside with me.
Now,
We walk outside.
As soon as he starts talking, you know it's going to be boring.
Oh, really, really. And as we're stepping off the veranda onto the dirt ground, the carpet comes out. We both step onto that, and then at 120 feet a second, off into the sky.
He just starts singing, I can show you the world.
I hope it tells Eustace to hang on.
It'll be fine. Besides, if he falls off, we're faster. We'll catch him before he gets to the ground.
Faster than his falling
If he dies,
speed.
we'll just resurrect.
Also, it's
Literally
a
twice his speed.
it's a 5x5 carpet, so you're holding him. Yeah.
We are very much like motorbikes,
You're singing
sort
in
of
his ear.
Titanic.
kind of thing. But,
As you
yeah, and just around the city for 10 minutes or something, and then bring him back.
And then
He's
knock
gonna die
on the
useless.
door when you come back.
No,
Here's a gold.
that did it. That'll do it.
Go hire your sister.
All right, I'll go get her up.
You think that's cool? Have you seen some magic?
He's really curious. If he answers this, what happens to the rest of my
He
day?
just doesn't know. No.
Wondered what it's like to
Just
be.
runs.
Have you ever wondered what it's like to be a woolly mammoth?
Or a goat.
Or a cat.
Or a walrus?
What about a tiger?
Just say the word, Eustace.
Or a T-Rex?
Just say the word.
Say the magic
The word.
He said it!
What did you turn him into?
This is Eustace.
Scabbing him. He's like, oh my god, why?
Well, I think, does it have to be equal to his level?
Yeah, that's what I'm
so it's
checking.
gonna be like a
Equal
CR1.
to or less than the target's
No, he's not CR1.
level.
Yeah, like
Like a quarter or something.
an 8.
Rat.
No, it could be like a. I was gonna say a like a horse or something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's just something cool.
Something cool.
Cool.
Put him into this, the Shrek 2 version of Donkey.
Oh yeah.
Like, he's a horse, but he's a
stallion.
cool horse.
He's
Yeah.
a stallion.
And he's got the Needlebark Goods and Services logo in his fur.
Yeah, absolutely.
Necessary.
So he whinnies, trots around excitedly, and then gallops off to go find his sister.
Well, good luck talking to her, I guess.
Just if you
gotta-
want, no, he'll figure
Squirrel or something.
he'll figure it out. Nah, he'll figure it out.
I
I have eggs to eat.
I'm busy, you see.
A man of my wealth.
Must manage his time effectively.
Oh yeah, should we have taken a break? It's 8:30.
Oh, yeah.
We've kind of just taken it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've both gone.
Yeah, it's yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, so he disappears. He just trots off into the distance. You hear him going galloping as fast as he can. Because, I don't know.
You can, because he's a horse.
Yeah, why not?
Well,
Why
you
wouldn't
know,
you?
If you just got 4 legs,
Get it.
you run as fast as you could.
Get it. So you head back inside. There's
Yeah,
definitely
breakfast.
a full barrel that has been pickling overnight. He's been up all night doing hard boiling eggs, and they are pickling currently. You've got a full barrel. You're not sure if they're quite finished,
Yeah,
but it's been a few hours. It's midday. It's been maybe 5 hours, you'd guess.
Nice.
Smelling the cloths.
I was just looking up and saying, I was like, what's CR half or less? One of the things that came up was an axe beak, which are those prehistoric murder birds.
Yeah.
Can it be that instead?
Yeah?
So a cassowary with an eagle's head.
Just running through a Shara.
Man, I hope they don't stab him.
Well, it'll just turn back into him.
And then
But
they
if, the
run
damage carries over.
It does, it does. It does.
It really does.
I mean, it's never been a problem for me, but it does do that.
And Eustace was never seen again.
We miss him. How he loved pickling his eggs.
He really did. It was all he did.
You hear a screech out the front of the house, maybe a minute after you get inside. And
There he is.
the murder bird is back. And it looks at you and it's like,
You want stamp your foot twice if you want me to drop spell.
Just gonna do it.
Shut the door. I come back after 30 seconds and and then
Shut the door
undo it.
immediately. The axe head bursts through the door.
Here's Eustace.
What did we turn him into?
One of those prehistoric murder birds.
Cassowary.
Yeah, but with an eagle's head.
Murder bird.
Yeah, and then turn him back to himself.
Okay. Is that? Wow,
You
that
should
was
try
fast.
something that can fly next time.
Also, yeah, I couldn't talk to my sister, so she's just kind of freaked out.
Shot me.
I don't know that she's ever seen one of them. But, I mean, I haven't seen one of them
Well,
before.
they've been extinct for thousands of years.
Well, she threw some plates at me and I ran.
Here's one for the plates. I'll cast sending.
These poor people.
Telepathy that can actually reach her from here. He's 20 feet down the road, by the way.
Oh, do they?
They live like super close
They live
by,
2
yeah.
houses down.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't how far like telepathy do I have to be able to see them?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Don't know.
Okay,
No, that's message, like the
right, yeah.
cantrip.
but I also just have. I mean, I'll just walk.
Thank you, Aris.
Yeah.
Just look at her.
You're not speaking her mind, and she's like, what is wrong with today?
Is the gold worth it?
Eustace
Yes,
is like,
yes it is.
Big pile of gold.
It's this one. Don't knock, it's my house.
Yeah,
I'm
golf
gonna
whipping.
Sis, that was me, sorry. She's like, what the hell was that? Yeah, they turned me into something weird.
You asked me to.
Oh, they're all here. Oh,
Yeah, we're bored.
I wanted to see where you
We'll
live.
just go into the kitchen cupboards.
Hey, look, they have forks.
Wow.
They're like normal people. Look.
as you go into the house, you notice that it is packed floor to ceiling
With gold.
with eggs.
Hey, listen, why do you have all these eggs?
No wonder you started pickling them so fast. You already had all of this. What a stroke of luck.
Wait, so
We knew we employed the right person, a man who could always lay his hands on an egg.
I'm not gonna lie, Eustace. It kind of stinks like eggs in here. I think you got to get that sorted.
Well, I'm pickling
get a
as
warehouse
fast as
for
I
them.
can.
Imagine if I hadn't asked you to pickle them. What would you be doing with all of this?
Yeah, who knows? Yeah, I'm just storing them here because there's not enough room at your place.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, we should fix that.
Yeah, we should buy the next door neighbor's house or something.
Do you want to do that now?
House going. Yeah. Wow, this
Ags pokes his head in. He's just like, what are we doing in here? Holy
more
eggs!
Also, eggs. Do you want a job?
I've got
He's
a
already
job.
got a
Do you want a better
Maybe
job?
Much better paying job that you work with your mates.
You have to go to.
Here's the goal to think about
Here's
it.
the goal to think.
Maybe if we talk about it over some lunch.
We're gonna run off
Okay.
and maybe fight a vampire.
Nah, okay.
If you thought
Oh, 'cause you
Peepo's
don't
was good, wait till you try the local mac and cheese.
Oh, mate, mac and cheese. Oh, wow.
Go on. I like cheese.
Also, if you're a little worried about the people of Broadaxe missing the protection of a man of your stature, we could,
I am.
pay some of these guards to just uproot their lives and go live there. We don't care.
Damn.
I mean, that'll be fine.
you guys really are
we
loaded
stopped.
now, aren't
We have literally no concept of money.
Can you see my belt buckle? I actually don't ever take it off.
Hey, Aggie, did you see this
It's a
one?
1,000 gold black buckle.
It's just like, jeez. What?
Look, we've got dozens of them.
I've-
Rubies. I'll need those back though.
All of us take a drink.
That was just for demonstrative purpose.
Everyone have a beverage. It's been redeemed. Thank you. Hydrate the old neck hole. Yeah, we'll, I mean, you were telling me about it last night that you're like loaded and stuff, but you're like proper loaded.
Yeah, Needlebark Goods and Services took off, mate.
And we could always use a trustworthy man of your stature, as well as your renown amongst the people.
Turns out we're just shrewd businessmen.
We are literally richer than the kingdom.
Yeah.
You know what?
They borrow money
Jeez.
from us.
What if Aggie runs Emberhold?
Nah, we wouldn't here.
Oh, but he'd be a bit
I
away
feel
from
like we get
everybody.
someone else to
We
do
get
it.
someone we don't really like.
That's a bit of a
down
lonelier
there.
position.
Yeah.
Not that we don't want you as a steward of a castle, Aggie. We'll just put you in charge of like
We'll-
nice digs.
We'll
in
put
the
you
city.
in a cooler castle that
Well-
one's out of the way.
I kind of love nature, like being outdoors and stuff. You got any in that
Right.
department?
We've got a cave with some kobold
We
children.
don't really
That's
need
right.
that.
You know
We'll
what?
think about it.
How about you go, well, you kill them vampires or whatever you said,
Yep.
Yeah, that one.
and
Well, we have to buy a warehouse first, but yes.
I'll get some mac and cheese.
Actually, Aggie,
I think
Get
the
around
cut.
about that sort of stuff. Here's 10 gold. Could you hire us a warehouse and help Eustace here
Throw away hire,
transport
just
all
buy.
the eggs there?
How about
Yeah, just buy.
hire a team of workers and guards? I mean, do we just build like a
And make sure you check their necks for.
No, don't worry about that. Just, Aggie, can you hire us a warehouse and help Eustace with the eggs? Okay, like, that's just a job, doing it for a mate for just a quick fee.
Cashies.
Yep, there. It's all yours.
Exactly.
10 gold, you know, whatever
Exactly.
you get to keep, whatever's left over in the
Exactly.
warehouse, and, you know, if you need a cart to
Well,
do
they
all the
said
eggs.
buy.
Yeah, definitely
Yeah,
buy.
go buy the warehouse.
Okay, not high, but buy.
Yeah.
Buy.
You want me to? Okay,
Is 10 enough?
probably
Or
not.
Probably, hang on,
just put it
hang on. How
out,
much is
like,
it?
Tell them that it's for Needlebark Goods and Services.
I don't have spell components. I've got to do something with this.
Oh yeah, we have to spend our money on very
Yeah.
expensive things.
You know what, Barrett? You keep spending.
Yeah, I'm making a good name for us.
Mate, I can do that. No worries. Can I use some of that for a little? What's mac and cheese worth?
There should be a cart just like right
You
here,
can
mate.
probably nearly buy the card as well.
Oh, right.
Don't try that because Belchie's also a shrewd businessman.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, buy yourself lunch, yeah.
And a great friend.
And very handsome.
Great jokes.
Extremely funny.
You just
I would
imagine on
buy
the
him
wind.
for any
Wedding.
large event.
He does okay jokes, but I know you guys are just straight out.
Just wild.
Just mage hand right to the
Oh wait, no, I have a tune to the thing. No, I definitely,
you're
I
smart
definitely
now.
understood. Yep.
Problem.
No, he's an
Oh,
amazing.
right.
Smart now.
You got the brains.
Okay, I don't know what that was, but sure.
Okay.
All right, I'll let you know how I go.
Yeah, cool. Good little catch up if you need us.
Wish us luck.
Good
It's
luck.
been real.
Eustace is like, I'll follow him, I guess.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, Eustace, you'll be working with Aggie today, and if Aggie ever comes by the house, give him what he needs.
Aggie, nice to meet you. He's just like, g'day, lad.
Oh.
All right, let's go. Show me around this city. I don't know where I am.
I give Eustace 10 more gold, and be like, look, replenish the bottles that we drank last night.
Okay.
And anything
Sure.
that Aggie drinks today.
Sure. No worries. Any special?
Yeah, just saying a bit to you. It was
Just not force
Do you
will.
want to work on some cocktails when you get back?
Yeah, but
No. We have a bad experience. The last man that said he was going to make cocktails for us killed me.
Cut his heart out.
Alright, well, no cocktail for Ricky, but I want one.
Sure. Yep. Okay.
And maybe make one for the other boys too.
Sure.
Well, now I don't
just-
want to
Alright,
miss it.
make one for Ricky as well.
But don't tell him you made it.
Just go buy like a cocktail book and learn how to make all the different ones.
Sure.
Yeah, here's gold for cocktail.
You need a.
How much do books cost? Here's $5.
Here's, I don't know, 20 gold, I guess.
I don't know. Look, I'm still over 1,500. Like, I don't know how much I've spent today, and I've still got so much.
And you gave me 500.
I gave you 500, and then we pulled Jim again. And I'm like,
Yeah.
well, that doesn't
What do I do with all this gold?
We lost like 75% of our wealth.
And you're still richer than.
everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So they run off into the city. He's sort of like, right, so this is the pits. Do you really want to see the whole lot? Yeah, go on. We'll see what's around, see where a good neighbourhood is. Somewhere worthy of storing eggs, I guess. Yeah.
Meant we hide him for a reason.
And they walk off. You see, was it Cynthia was his sister's name?
Yeah.
Yep.
She comes out dressed into the house, and she's like, he said that I'm meant to be pickling eggs, so
Correct.
I'll be pickling eggs if you need me, and I'll be in the kitchen.
Good.
Thanks, Cynthia. Here's a gold.
Thanks for that.
Here's gold for the eggs.
Here's a gold.
He's a
and
gold for their gold.
Yeah, each one of you just gives her a gold, and she's like, you did say you would do this. Okay,
It's like your salary is literally just whatever we feel like, but you get 5k a day. Like,
Like, whatever we feel like, you will never complain.
Yeah.
There's never going to be a time where you feel like
you can't
you're
ever,
to pay.
you can't ever plan or budget or anything, but you just get huge chunks of cash
But then
out of
also,
nowhere.
if we're ever on like a big mission, we might just not come home for 2 weeks.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
they've been given enough to tide them through the hard times.
Decades or
Yeah.
so, provided we come back somewhere in there.
Yeah,
we-
if you were to vanish for 17 years, for example.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, sweet.
So what are you guys doing?
We're gonna go God's Walk.
God's Walk?
God's Walk.
Well,
Have we?
wait, yeah. Are we,
Pure Kincaid?
aren't we going to the jungle desert?
No, we're gonna go to
Also,
God's
yeah,
Walk
I think
because
we're
we
thinking God's
reckon
Walk.
that's where
I was thinking-
Saria is.
But yeah, also the God's Walk thing is a little more pressing.
Because we need to really get Saria out of the way so Jergal can get
Well,
off Kincaid's hands.
I don't think I can get us to God's Walk. I don't have a thing for that.
He can
I can
trade
do
us.
that.
Yeah,
Okay.
transform by plants. We can literally land on the goddamn front lawn.
Well, fine. Guess you don't need me.
Oh, it's alright.
We need you to get back.
We still need you.
Iris.
Who
He
will
sounds
play
like
traveling music?
he sounds like Morty because he's a teenage boy. He's about 16. His voice is still breaking. Oh, gee, Rick.
That's a lot of eggs.
That's why. Okay, so we're plants
Transform.
Yep.
to where?
Planting to
God's
God's
Walk.
Walk.
Whatever tree I know that's the closest to God's Walk Keep.
All right, so out on the western side of the continent, out as far out as you can go, where the big trees are. You make this hole through the tree.
Oh,
And the
guys,
rest
Happy New Year.
Well, yeah, maybe.
I shove Ricky through the portal.
Not now. 6 seconds. 6 seconds.
Throw a party.
Just crash tackle him through the portal.
Oh no, I know how this ends.
And you all tumble out. You can hear the waves breaking against the cliffs around the coast. You can see God's Walk Keep maybe a few hundred meters away, but you are now on the other side of the continent.
Alright, guys. We gotta go see a woman about a cup chair.
Pretty much.
Now, you don't look anything like what you used to.
Definitely not.
So as you walk into God's Walk Keep,
Fidelmas.
you're treated more like, anyone that brings in a body. You're sort of, hello, yes, who is the deceased?
Me.
Oh, hi.
It was burned into the field up there like blazing hot.
I'd rather not.
Looks contagious.
Please.
Put them on his face.
Are you here on business or
Yes.
what's?
I was
who
a
do you
keeper
need
here and I need to see
Melusine.
Melusine.
Oh, okay. I'll see what she is doing.
Oh, that's fine. We know where her office is.
Yeah, we'll see ourselves too.
Well, she may not be in her office.
No,
We can wait.
It's all good.
In there.
As you'll just sort of like barge past, you're like, yeah.
Yeah. Nerd.
Hit the books out of their hand. Nerd.
Absolutely.
It's like, hey, you gotta pick that up.
Drop something.
The person.
Just knock them off the table, pick them up.
Very much. These are the people that stay indoors. These aren't the wandering arm. And there's very little fight to them. You're sort of just like, yeah, out of the way. We know where we're going. And they just get, but, hi.
The human equivalent of tofu, a lot of them. Walking on the air.
When we enter past these like main doors, does it feel like a vampire could nest in here?
You've never encountered a vampire.
Like with the lighting and whatnot, does it feel?
It's pretty gloomy, yeah.
It's gloomy. It's dark.
And like downstairs, there's no.
Downstairs was just full.
There's not no windows up here, but it's still pretty dark. Down in the crypt, it's like.
Can you locate creature vampire?
Certainly can. I
It
already.
seems to have stopped.
Got like a suit.
It's like a
You've
wet.
got the Black Panther thing on.
Yeah,
Seems
it's pretty
definitely-
badass.
Well, it's better than the trees.
So yeah, the dragon scale seems to have covered most of your body. Your face and head appears unchanged, still dryadic. And you walk through that smell. It kind of makes you wig out for a second.
Ugh.
It's like you're in your dreams again.
Not real,
I'm awake.
not walking around with me, taking me down into the depths. We're here together. It's all normal.
So you're heading beelining for Melusine's office.
Yep.
Okay.
Quick little swig out of the mango, just to give it a
Yep.
little lens.
Fortify the bit of mango courage.
Yep.
And you knock at the rather plain door. Yes, come in.
Hey, Millicent, it's Kincaid. What's going on?
Show us your tongue.
Yes, I've changed.
What that tongue do?
Who doesn't? We all change. It is the only constant.
Death is the only constant.
Nope, change.
Not for everyone.
You can tell he worships someone else now. Speaking of,
Wait, you.
Yes, Jergal and I had a falling out.
Why do you bear his mark?
Well, because he didn't like that. And he did not take it well at all. And has said he's going to chain my soul up for eternity unless I do this one little task for him. And that is why I'm here.
You must really have ruffled his feathers.
I do not know what I did. But he didn't like whatever.
Make a deception check.
Whilst they're doing
To
that, I'm
yourself.
looking on the wall for the thing to open up to the tuck chair room.
Can you deceive yourself?
Do you know what's funny? Is it was like spinning on the on a nat 20, hit the edge of that and went to a 2.
You're like, I know exactly what I did.
Oh, no, look, in retrospect, I perhaps did not choose my parting words wisely.
You have been known to outbursts, I guess.
Sometimes my mouth runs faster than my brain does.
Well, I mean, each to their own. What can I do to help?
Well, we think that maybe you, probably not, someone somewhere around here is actually a 1,000-year-old vampire called Surya Harenwick. Who
So
has...
pause. What were you looking for, sorry?
The doorway to get to where that sort of passageway was. It was like that wall thing.
Indistinguishable just by looking at it. You know it was there purely because you've been through it.
Yeah.
But looking at it, it appears invisible. There's nothing to be seen. But you know it's there.
Did she react at all when Kincaid said that?
Sorry. 1,000-year-old vampire.
Yeah.
And she's just sort of...
Or however, I don't know if it was 1,000, but like, insert years here.
Yeah, she absolutely reacts. It's... What? Sorry, did you say 1,000-year-old vampire?
Well, maybe not 1,000. However many years the Books of Slate and the Keepers have been around. I don't know that.
Many
but
thousands.
many
Harenwicks-
1,000-year-old.
The Harenwicks were killing vampires 1,000 odd years ago. How do I open up this passageway, Millicent?
I have been looking at it. Where does that lead?
It leads to a room with the chair where we think the vampire's being feeding.
But how did you get in there?
We went around
The long way.
the long way.
What do you mean?
Down the body.
Down
chamber.
through the
Down
catacombs.
the chute.
Yeah, down the chute.
Oh, wait, inside the...
Catacombs.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Deep down.
We did not think to look there.
Really?
are you can I just
Scholars,
do
you say?
a quick eyes of the obviator? I would have liked to put my little glasses on.
Sure.
And now that we've been talking for a full minute,
Yep.
I'll use one of my luck.
Okay.
That should do it. Skills, insight. If I have a +0.
So using all of your
That's
lucks.
all of my luck.
It's just like, nope.
That's the one.
Why is he drinking so much
There it
milk?
is. All right. I would like to know her
Smells
name.
like mangoes now.
Bonds. Allies.
Okay.
Name Bonds allies.
Her name appears to be, from what you can see with your obviation, you see a personal journal with her name. Melusine Lysa. And you know that as fact, just magically. You're just like, yup, checks out.
Cool.
Knew it. Sorry, bonds.
Bonds and allies.
Her bonds would be the order.
Yeah.
She has essentially dedicated
Crystal Archive.
everything to the Keepers of the Crystal Archive and to Jergal.
And allies.
Probably the same.
allies, there'd be a few within the order that she leans more towards. Is it Fulgrim or Fargrim? I can't remember.
I don't know.
One of the two.
Fargrim.
The living one.
Fargrim was a. Oh, I'm pretty sure.
Fargrim? Okay. Fargrim, yeah, one of the people that she works with regularly.
I was really hoping to never have to deal with that.
Okay.
Millicent, are there any women with decent standing in God's Walk? Apart from you?
With what, sorry?
Decent, like, standing.
Standing? What do you mean?
Posture. Posture, you know.
Oh,
No,
none of us have authority over anything.
Are there many women that work here?
Yeah?
How many? Any darker sort of toned ones?
Half.
No, we're talking. She
We're
opens
an equal opportunity employer here.
opens up her
You're the
tome,
murder priests.
says a few magical words. Right, just logging in.
Because we've got a theory that whoever Saria Harum is was caught out by whoever asked them to sell the bodies as a way to not sort of get called out as a vampire living in here and feasting.
Let's take one step at a time.
Not our normal method,
So-
but
We usually go all our eggs in one pickler.
Of course.
Big leaps to conclusions.
I like thorough. So, from what I can see, maybe 40-50% of our servants within are female.
How many of them would probably be listed as over the age of 50?
How many of them work with the bodies that go down the chute?
If you could cross-reference those two.
Willard.
Search it.
Control F.
She's
Sort filter. Custom sort. Column A.
equals quotation marks. There's maybe 13 over the age of 50. What was yours, sorry?
How many women work with the bodies and I guess
Directly.
disposing them into the chutes and whatnot? How many have direct control over?
Out of that 13.
Purely in the catacombs.
Yeah. How many work in the catacombs?
Oh, we rotate so it doesn't get boring.
Right.
Is there any that sees all of the shifts?
Well, I do.
Of those?
Are there any like darker skinned ones? Because this Saria
Or
was
just
a drow.
not
Hey,
necess-
whoa now.
Or who
She was a drow.
who could pass for drow. She might be in disguise.
Yeah, drow passing.
So elf, half elf, just anyone who's tall and slender, really.
Wears a lot of makeup.
None that I can think of.
If
Could
they were a
be-
vampire, they might be a bit more pale.
Could just be hiding down there.
I mean,
like
you
doesn't
walk down there
necessarily in
and cast
disguise.
Locate creature vampire.
I mean, that's what we were thinking
That's what I'm
before, to just locate creature and see if
What
anything.
what was the name, sorry?
Saria Harenwick.
And I'd give her the whole blurb about, the first name in the books of Slate.
I think we already talked about this last time.
We talked to her about that, but we didn't have the extra context of who the Harenwick
who-
family
yeah.
were, the vampires.
Yeah,
Like,
I haven't actually connected the dots.
we
Like, why do you have a cup chair back there?
yeah. What's with this name being who's Saria Harenwick? What's like who's that?
She sort of cross-references. She's speaking arcane words. There's small puffs of arcane energy, and the tome that she's working over. She seems quite expert at what she's doing. To you, you know exactly what she's doing.
Yeah.
And she's sort of
Oh, I'm glad I don't have this job.
well.
Accident was the first decision I ever made. Changed
Does
all
not smell
laws.
fresh out of internet.
Well, what I can see here is I'm searching related to bodies being sent out. A fair enough place to start.
What?
There's regular sendings for the medical colleges. Fresher cadavers are useful.
Yeah, I remember delivery day.
Yes, they just kind of.
Where do you think we got the bone flutes from?
There are some questionable folks, but
Must be a button.
one that stands out is you were talking about Fulgrim?
Whichever
The
one.
Yeah, the one that's alive. How is he, by the way?
He's fine.
Probably doing much
Is he
better
still a
these
jerk?
days since I lost the ability to cast sending.
Back before I was in,
Oh my god, I hope it's him.
His father
It's the next 10.
was sent. He was sent with 6 bodies. He delivered them to AJ Holdings.
His AJ Holdings doesn't sound like a college.
Where's AJ Holdings located?
Don't know. They haven't actually recorded a.
How many was it? Sorry, 8 bodies?
6.
Would you be able to go back through any other deliveries to AJ Holdings and see if they're all conspicuously missing some of these details?
Let's see. And she's sort of manipulating the information that appears. No. What about if? Searching. Well, similar. I can see a few other similar deliveries.
To AJ Holdings?
One was sent through Austin's yards for shipping. I can see it's AJ Holdings, but it was routed through Austin's. There's medical. Yeah.
And Fargrim was all of these unusual ones that are missing details. He signed off on all of them?
No. The only reason I make note of it is this delivery he returned, that's when he died. After delivery.
Maybe he uncovered something.
Okay, so it was the delivery that was routed through Austin's that when he returned from he died?
No, that was much earlier. This is
Which delivery specifically happened right before he died?
Where did you deliver it to?
another one to AJ Holdings.
AJ Holdings.
It doesn't say specifically where he took it.
No, which is strange. The information should be in here.
Like it's been removed.
Did we have anything
Well,
to
not
undo
recorded.
that stuff?
Any chance you can send in Ostran and ask him about this?
We did some like checks, and that was how I think we did like a really good investigation check or something, and that was how we could see the name had been like scratched out.
Yeah.
But I don't think we could repair it because it's that weird living crystal stuff.
I'll send in Austrian.
Okay.
When was this delivery, Melissa? That was routed through Austrians?
Austin's?
Austin's?
Oh, this is maybe.
If it's years ago,
Is
He would have a ledger, surely.
20 years, maybe.
oh god. Probably
Jeez.
worth a visit then to go through the ledger rather than sending him and he'll be like, I mean, I can look, and then we have to.
Well, not just that, but
That was on the old system,
Austin might
and-
have a bit of a clue as to who AJ Holdings
Yeah.
might be, because if it's a shell company that's out in the corporate world, like Ostran may have interacted with them.
Yeah, true.
Does
Maybe I'll
it-
just ask about them. Yeah, I'll send in Austrian. Hey, Austrian, have you ever heard of the business AJ Holdings? We're investigating them, and your name has come up as doing a delivery to them 2 decades ago. Any info on them? Thanks.
Hey, if I can ask, what was the contents of the delivery? That might help. AJ Holdings, yeah, that's one of our shells.
That's what
Oh, one of their shells.
I believe. And one of his business partners was stealing something from the crates and went missing, or something. Who was it that?
Ostentine?
Yeah, was it?
No,
was it-
Salentine, sorry.
Salentine was Rolozer's kid.
Yeah,
we've not
but
met yet.
didn't something happen with Salentine?
Yep. When. No, he was on
He was head of security.
security for Austin's, and he returned home when.
After the parents.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
What's his
attack.
name?
After Rilla's husband.
Razalor?
Yeah, Rilla.
Rilla's the wife.
Razalor Rolozaros, maybe?
No.
Is it Ralazerius?
Yeah, that's the one.
Relatives. Hasselor?
Edward.
Hasselor rings a bell.
Is it Hasselor?
Vassalor.
Vassalor.
Oh, good one. I'll send in him again, and I'll just say, oh, okay, thanks. Is that shell still operating, and where from? Delivery in question was for 6 dead bodies from the Crystal Archive.
Godswall.
Godswell Keep.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, maybe you might want to come and talk face to face. This was a weird thing.
Okay.
He's the vampire. There's not a lot of halfling vampires, though.
That's what they
Isn't he a
want you to
human?
think.
Well, I mean, that'd be a good disguise.
In his original
Oh, yeah, he thought he was
note.
laughing,
Yeah. I saw the cheeky eyes. He's a halfling.
Oh, look at the little vampire! It's time to growl. Aww. Yeah. I mean, we can.
Any luck?
Do we?
I
Do you want to
convey
try
that.
see if we can just find a vampire in here?
I was going to say, I feel like we should, while we're here, we should look around a little bit before we bounce.
Can I try find anything on the wall that looks like it would open this thing up?
Sure. Make an investigation check.
Ooh, can I help? Because I've already got me.
Yeah. And you're proficient with
Goggly
it, with the
wogglies?
thingies.
Yep.
Can we do
I'll
a group check, I guess?
guidance.
10.
+2.
I'll sing a ditty. You can add a D10.
Okay.
22.
Okay.
Nat 20 and a 7.
Plus 5. Plus 2 is 17.
It's very well hidden.
Yeah.
It only because you're all scouring the wall. There's just a very small, loose part of one of the bricks that it's can be depressed ever so slightly. You wouldn't think anything other than it was just a notch in the stone, but you find it. And a gust of that stale sort of air wafts through.
Boys.
See you later, Iris. Thanks for coming, mate. Oh. Wait, how did you do that?
Button.
Where? Show me.
This. You see this little. Yeah, this little knob?
You just point out this tiny little... Oh.
Do we have any paint?
Yeah, I've got.
I've got markers.
I've got chalk.
Yeah, we've got some arcane chalks.
No, I've got like some just actual normal chalk.
Can I come with you?
Yeah,
I'd
of
love
course.
to.
This.
Yeah, how proficient in keeping yourself alive are you? If shit goes bad quick,
I
how fast can you get out?
am going to quickly just cast Divine Sense.
I'll leave it to you.
Thank you. That's a good idea.
Yeah. You're not the
I'll keep a lookout.
perfect.
That's good.
Divine Sense.
Divine sense.
Maybe close the door behind us.
Sure. Divine sense. Nothing
Okay.
springs out of you.
Just in case she was like secretly a vampire as well or some shit.
Yep. Stays up for 10 minutes? Or 1 minute?
It's just a.
It's
Oh, it's
just
just a
like
single
a
pulse.
for
Gotcha.
60 feet.
No worries.
Alrighty. Whip.
So you begin
Don't go.
step through and she closes the... And it's eerily dark.
Okay.
You smell decay.
Guess I'll
Was that you?
first. And yeah.
Do we have lights?
Don't most of us have dark vision?
Yeah, most of you
Standard
do.
back.
Not anymore, because I lost the goggles.
Now,
here's
oh,
the
yeah.
torch.
If
Oh,
you're...
no, I've got.
Here's the torch.
I've got produce flame.
Oh, yeah, you
I
got
can.
produce flame, that's
If
right.
you remember, it's a very, very steep,
Yeah.
straight down. There is a set of stairs, and beside that, a smooth section.
I'd pull out Teach just in case.
Alright, now
Absolutely, I turtle shell and hop on the smooth section.
Okay.
I jump on the carpet and just use it as a guide rail.
And you...
I'd do the same.
Terminal velocity.
Yeah, but it's like this.
Yeah, but it's smooth. Yeah, I know. Good. I thought I was like bouncing. I was like, oh no, not that.
Yeah, it just hits like a stone and then.
I have regrets.
I regret nothing.
I wish I didn't instead bounces off, lands on the staircase. It's awful.
Isn't so much worth.
So the rest of you going relatively quietly. Kincaid,
After he does
As
that,
he-
I just go
Yeah.
shout after, yeah.
I'll go down quietly because the carpet makes no noise, but
Yeah.
like not slow.
We are the perfect distraction for you, Varus. Do your thing.
Probably true. I'll wait for like 5 seconds after he spits out the bottom, and then I'll come out.
you get to the sort of flat landing area where the cuck chair is.
Did I break
And you-
the shirt last time? I can't remember.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
I think I
Lay a
shot
bunch of salt out to see if there were any footsteps.
Yep.
Was there
Anything?
Kind of hard to tell because Kincaid just...
Ah, interesting.
You want to go again?
I don't want to go.
memory, though.
Give me a second before I can walk.
Can we investigate the area that Kincaid didn't go through to see if there's been any movement?
It doesn't appear to be disturbed anywhere else other than where he has obliterated.
Well, something recently came through at an incredible speed. But other than that,
That sounds terrifying. Now we have to fight fast monsters.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you stop at the landing. The remains of the cuck chair stare at you menacingly.
Yeah, throw my
I
fire
was
at
gonna
it.
say, can I like, just investigate bits of this? Like, is there any sort of
you
It's
have
on fire now.
Previously, though, you
Okay.
fully
Yeah.
investigated
We
this
went
area.
through it with a fine-tooth comb. That's why we smashed it to bits.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Ah, I
To
hate
feel like
you."
there's something hidden in it, like, yeah.
What's the point of it? This stupid chair.
Yeah.
But there are no like blood drops or anything on it?
No.
Messy vampire eating.
So
Probably
you continue
does, yeah.
down the stairs past the ever elusive
Chair of chucking. Actually, in this,
the chair of cuck.
on that area, can we like investigate the walls to see if there's any sort of hidden entrance here that
Now,
leads
now that
to...
we've seen one.
Again, you did a very thorough.
Did we? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys fine-tooth combed that entire space.
Yeah.
Because you were like, this chair has to mean something.
It has to be something.
So you looked
here
at
in the
every little
random
detail.
chair.
I won't waste your time.
Yeah.
There's nothing to be found there. A small landing.
That's almost worse.
We continue on down the
Yeah.
stairs. Get to the bottom where all the crystals
The rest of them, the smart ones, are just like, no, it has to mean something. And you're like, no, I don't care.
Yeah.
Oh, getting rid of this problem has brought me so much peace.
sometimes a chair is just a
Truly
chair.
is this.
Sweet stupidity. You head down, and the smell of decaying corpses begins to get stronger. And you step out into that open space. The very light, soft, I should say, blue glow from the crystals. And a mound of desiccated, decaying corpses,
Once again,
unceremoniously dumped.
I cast it again, Divine Sense. 60 feet.
Doesn't appear to be anything here. Corpses. A lot of corpses. All
Maybe
Should we
this
go
is where I
investigate
tried.
the channel where they ship them out from?
I'll put on locate creature.
Vampire.
Well, I'll just do undead.
Oh, yeah.
Just because it like
Same.
it might not be here itself as well. Like just undead.
sure.
So it's concentration up to an hour.
Cool.
Since blah blah blah, direction to the creature's location as long as that creature is within 1,000 feet. If it's moving, you know the direction of moving. Can locate a specific creature known to you, the nearest creature of a specific kind.
Yep. There's nothing that you can find.
Can't locate a creature if running water at least 10 feet wide blocks a direct path between you and the creature. That's the only thing that blocks it.
Yep.
Other than
So as thorough as you guys want to be, you head down, you sort of look at the most fresh corpses. Nothing really stands out to you. Nothing pings on the...
Bite marks in the necks.
Yep.
Should we teleport to Oshran?
I think let's
question
keep.
fire room while we're here.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, while we're here, we may as well try and exhaust everything.
Yeah.
But also, if we question Fargrim and he's involved in a negative way, it might be tipping him off, and then when we go to Austrians to get more info, so
Yeah.
coin flip there. What
Did
do
she
you think?
say the very last AJ Holdings thing was when Fulgrim died?
I don't think
Well,
that
that
was that
was
wasn't the
being
most
last
recent.
time.
Or had there been more since then?
I don't know. We'll have to ask her.
Did we...
I
maybe we'll
don't
just
think it
double
was.
check if
I
there were
don't
more
think it
since-
was the most recent one.
We'll check if there were more since then, because we might be able to pinpoint it a bit easier.
Also weird that that's...
Also, who's writing it in her ledger?
And that's weird that there's one of Austrian's shell companies.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, so if
Getting
it's not him,
regular.
it's someone that he's in business with, which is what that's
Who's using? Yeah. I mean
Wasn't
that's the other.
Who is already a bit suspicious and has gone on the run.
Wasn't it Channing?
Not really.
He's not.
He's
He's
just
gone back
went
home.
back
His
home.
dad
He's
just
a-
got
he's
turned
a-
into paste.
Relatively.
I'm getting that confused with some dude from the Silver Shroud.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're thinking of the guy from Broadaxe.
Yeah. Who there was with like the tool.
It was Channing Tatum that told us that he heard stuff about the ossuary, right? That's where we heard it from initially.
The ossuary of Ossuary.
Yeah.
So, as you stand surrounded by mouldering bodies, the smell is horrendous.
We just like clear a bunch away, see what the floor's like down here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did this previously as well. And you see sort of the crystalline growth seems to be almost growing out of these bodies.
Melusine, is it like really bad of me if I smash one of these?
She stayed at the top.
Oh. Kincaid, is it really bad of me if I smash one of these open?
Is it?
One of what?
The crystals.
It's a crystalline growth. So,
I try and break it.
sure. You do. Doesn't do anything.
Malaria.
Except for super AIDS.
Oh no!
My worst enemy.
The only thing that can kill an abomination.
Aberration.
Aberration. I always said aberration until you guys started saying abomination. Now it's stuck. So do we investigate, I guess,
It's very distracting.
where all the bodies get exported from?
Yeah.
Would that be the next course?
Yeah, I think I'm really in two minds about talking to Fargrim, just because even if he isn't, whether he is involved or not, he hates me. Like, he will not be helpful.
Yeah.
Maybe if you guys like disguise yourself as someone else and have a chat to him, like, oh, hello, I am fellow brother Brimbor.
Wait,
You know.
what if me and Ricky go disguise and be like,
I feel like you'd have to do something like that to
and
get
we could
anything
be like,
useful out of it.
we heard you can get us some bodies. We heard you were the guy to talk to. And sort of put on an act like, you know, we're coming here to buy bodies for nefarious deeds.
Yeah, I mean, maybe that would be.
Because we both got decent riz.
Yeah, maybe, but yeah, we would have to do some sort of elaborate ruse
Yeah.
to get anything useful out of him, because yeah, he knows that you guys are with me, and so if he sees any of you, he's just not going to be helpful.
Well,
unless he
Ricky doesn't look the same. I do.
Yeah.
So if I get disguised, and then we can go up to him and be like, hey, we're just traveling necromancers. You got any bodies? We heard you were the man to come to.
Traveling necromancers.
You know, just your ordinary traveling necromancers.
Top of the day to you, sir. I'm a traveling necromancer.
So the idea is a ruse to talk to
Yeah, because that's what I was saying. We were talking about
Parker.
Fargrim. I was like, we can't just go and talk to him because he'll be like, I hate that guy. I'm not helping you.
Could you get us him?
Potentially.
He might just choose death.
Maybe we
He
should...
really doesn't like me.
Really much choose to die immediately.
The sweet, I choose the sweet embrace of my god.
Rather than speak to you for one more moment.
Yeah.
Tell us everything you need. You know.
Yeah, but he might just be like, yeah, I choose to be released to the sweet embrace of my god, rather than talk to that guy who I hate.
Yeah.
I reckon if we can go in, try the whole...
Like, if the ruse doesn't work, maybe guess.
Yeah, exactly. As a second resort.
Yeah, because, like, as soon as we guess, he'll know, like, if he is involved, yeah, he'll know, like, oh, okay, they're on to me. They're probably, I'm going to either go to jail and lose everything, or they're probably going to kill me, so I'll just won't give them anything and kill myself.
Yeah. I reckon, yeah, we go in, first we try to, you know, fool him. If that doesn't work, then we use a bit of magic.
Do we, just while I've got locate creature going, do we just do a bit of scouting, like maybe up through the like living quarters and around the offices and stuff? Because we looked through all the catacombs and stuff pretty thoroughly, didn't we?
Yep.
At the upstairs and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, because I was gonna I think like we spent time there, but it was like going and talking to specific people. We didn't just wander around as much.
Yeah.
Did we want to split up?
Maybe
Like
just,
me and Ricky
while
go
I've got
find
locate.
Fargrim, you two go...
Oh yeah,
try
maybe
find-
while you're doing that, I'll turn into like a mouse or something, and I
Yeah.
can just be, because I can still concentrate on stuff while I'm wild shaped. Sorry, I just can't cast spells. But if I've already got something going,
Can anyone
can
cast the disguise?
Well,
or
if
something
we're,
like that?
we're about to end, so
Manually.
just finishing a tick.
Couple minutes.
Okay, maybe disguise Thuridin as a non-scarred orc.
as a different.
I'll
orc,
sing
yeah.
a ditty to help you.
Because the rest of you look nothing like you used to.
Yeah.
Well, I can just be
Just wanna
mouse,
add
so
D10
that's
as well.
easy.
I appreciate you looking out for us, Wolfie.
Is there
My
is there an
proficiency,
animal
which is 4?
that I know that Fargrim particularly hates.
It's a T-Rex.
Dirty 20.
He's really against T-Rexes.
Well, tough at him!
20, nice. On Thura.
Yeah, just to look like a completely different orc that's not scarred and,
Okay.
you know, maybe put a bit of a contact on that eye, you know.
Nice. So, made up.
Yeah.
Don't look anything like Ricky. You guys are going for...
Fargrim's joint.
Is it Fargrin? Or
Grim.
Yeah, Fargrim.
Yeah.
Changes every time we're here.
Yep. Far, full, who knows. You had...
Green.
Ah,
So it was full grim and far green.
thank you so much.
Well done, Will.
I'm so sorry.
Fargrin, you head to his office. You know, he works in bookbinding and maintenance of tomes, essentially. You knock. Yeah. Open the doors.
Hello there, my good sir. My companion and I wish to speak with you. Are you the Fargrin?
I'm... Yeah. What?
Excellent. May we come inside?
Okay, sure, sorry.
Close the door.
I don't normally get guests in here.
Yes.
What's, yeah?
So we were in the market of purchasing bodies, and we were told that this would be the place to come. We've heard that, you know, we can get some things
And
off the books.
sort of looking, yeah, for like an off-the-record sort of purchase.
And I sort of slide 2 gold on the counter.
Okay. Well, as far as I'm aware, anyone that's looking to donate bodies, that they have to sign something at the time of the release, and then, I mean, you have to go through the proper channels. I'm not sure about being able to, circumvent that.
Oh, we've been told that there are ways around it to
You were-
acquire.
You were recommended to us
I
by
was.
some fellows in the industry.
Yes.
Do you mind telling me who?
Well, it's a trade secret. You wouldn't want to give up, you know, our sources.
Right. I'm sorry, I don't really work with bodies. I'm in bookbinding. Yeah, look, if you want bodies, just go through the normal channels. Like, it's not illegal. There's no reason why you need to hide it. Yeah? Like, I assume for medical research or something, right?
Well, magical research.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, they're already dead.
Yes, but some people don't want their loved ones coming back after.
That's why they have to sign something. Sort of, you know.
Interesting.
Yeah?
Okay, thank you, Fargrim.
You're welcome. Sorry, what were your names?
That doesn't matter.
Oh, my name is.
to be lying.
My name is Ed, and this is Jeffrey.
I have 6 insight. I am not the man.
You're
I am
like,
5 wisdom. I
he
am
is
meant to be.
inscrutable.
Never met a more honest man in my life.
Can I insight his reaction to the sort of necromancy?
Well, and I mean, would you have known that, Kincaid, about the, like, it's legal to just get bodies?
Yeah, I assume so.
Yeah.
Like, unless it's some deep dark
Yeah, but sort
secret
of
of the order, like, I knew the general. I'd probably know about that just because I was more in the, like, you know, heading out, helping people
Getting
with,
out there and
with
doing stuff.
funerals and
Selling
digging
of
graves and stuff.
necromancy
But,
is a different sort of.
yeah, that's that part.
Deal.
Well, that's illegal, isn't it?
For necromancy specifically would be
Yeah,
illegal.
but just you
Which is why did he respond?
sign,
to
you put,
the-
you know, time and date here,
You said magical
purpose
research.
here.
Yeah, but I also said about loved ones not wanting their people to come back. So can I insight his reaction to that?
Sure.
Well, you seem pretty nonchalant about that.
11.
But that's when he just said, oh, yeah, they just have to tick a form.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any like nervous tics or anything.
So what you were
About-
telling me, it's perfectly legal to acquire bodies for necromancy.
Oh no, not necromancy. For like medical research, for the healers to sort of practice on and that sort of thing. Sorry, I'm gonna have. What was your names? Jeff.
My name is Ed, and this is Jeffrey.
Right. Yeah. Look, I can't. I don't know what to tell you. If you go through the normal channels, it shouldn't be an issue, as long as it's not for necromancy.
And what if it is?
It's just the worst criminals I've ever seen.
I slip him.
You're not
another
gonna rob someone with this gun, are you? But if we did, would you still sell it to us,
Is it illegal?
knowing that we're going to rob people with these guns?
I mean,
There's 3 gold on his table.
he
so far.
takes the 3 gold and he's like,
I don't know what's happening here. Am I being extorted? Why are you
Is
paying
Are you blackmailing me?
is this blackmail?
me? Am I being bribed? What?
It is criminal, but I don't think you've actually done anything.
Look, you haven't done anything wrong yet. He just gives you a long look. I'm not sure how to proceed here.
Oh, this establishment came recommended, and your name was brought up.
But by who? I don't deal with the bodies. I really don't.
Inside.
Yeah, go.
You want this 4 page? 20 years ago, you were going to tell me
22.
Cool.
Not even him, your father.
He doesn't have the build for, hauling corpses. He's got very fine hands. He doesn't look like someone that typically works with bodies. He doesn't have that smell around him. He smells like parchment and ink and glues and that sort of stuff. And just the pure confusion on his face is enough to make you go, I don't think he knows what I'm talking about.
So, sorry, who is it that who runs the bodies and the sale of those?
Well, you talk to Melusine for, but you're definitely using it for necromancy, aren't you?
Yeah, just.
I mean, yes.
Yeah.
This is, yes.
Well, I mean,
We are of the belief that necromancy is the future of medicine.
Just because the doctor was late doesn't mean the cure is irrelevant.
look, personally, I'm not opposed to it. I know a lot of turtle folk. It's kind of divisive. I mean, you're not doing evil stuff with it, are you?
Oh, of course.
Black robes.
Yes.
Me and my
The
fine
skull on my uniform. It is for the good of the realm.
hands are with the baddies.
Of course not, but we are aware that the use of it for these purposes is outlawed.
Well,
We'll just be doing regular crimes with them.
well,
Nothing special.
Extortion, murder, just
Bank
stuff.
robbery, nothing crazy.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier when your henchmen are expendable.
I mean, have you tried
require-
identity fraud with the actual person?
Don't have to split the take
Have
with
you
them.
ever seen the play Weekend at Bernard's?
maybe take it up with Melusine, because this is really not my domain.
Are there any turtles that work here? You mentioned that
There was one.
was. Are they no longer with us?
This is talking in the room.
I hope so.
Kincaid's mouse nose starts
it
bleeding. I hear him when I close my eyes.
He just like numb flashbacks.
Hands just trembling.
Spills the ink.
Sorry. You would have to speak with Melusine for this to. Sorry.
Of course, we
To go
shall.
any further.
We shall speak to Mr. Dharma after you.
Right.
And then as I leave,
Just starts like rocking.
oh, and
The
sorry,
box. The box.
I'll take these back. Thank
Oh no,
you.
he's absolutely taken the gold.
Gold, please.
You know, I don't think I will.
And what would Fulgrim say about you taking gold from necromancers?
You don't know my father. Go on.
Bad necromancer.
It's my gold.
And
Mangoes up.
family.
Unfermented.
He just eyeballs the two of you. Like, what the hell just happened? As you walk out of there, you both.
But then closest door.
What do you two do?
Just wandering around.
Pretty much.
The upper levels.
We were just going the upper
Yeah,
level.
pretty much. Like, that was my plan, to just scuttle around as a mouse with locate creature going on undead and just... See, and I mean, also just kind of poking my little mouse face into places and seeing if I could see anything sus.
Okay.
Just generally.
In general, you've been pretty much everywhere in that structure. You know the halls, you know the crypts, you know the like where the tomes are actually kept. You know the smells, you know the sounds. You know it all back to front. There isn't really anything that shocks you. The people look so weary and bored doing what they're doing.
Would it be worth using my map in here? Nah. Probably not, because... No.
Could I try to, like, retrace the steps that I go down when I have the Jergal dream? Or was that hidden passageway?
It's not a literal place within. It's very reminiscent of the catacombs and all that sort of stuff, but it's not an actual place.
Cool.
But you know where you are. You know that you're in the crypts somewhere.
Yeah, that's right. We did say that. It's like when you have a dream that, like, you're in your house, even though it looks completely different.
Varys, you're sort of, just browsing. You're sort of like keeping an eye on people, and they all seem very meek. They all seem very, studious, doing what they're doing.
After a little bit, I'll just go camp outside Melisand's office just to see if she leaves.
Okay. Seems to still be in there. The rest of you sort of meet up outside her office eventually.
Well, so I reckon we would head probably to where they deal with the bodies.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're
And
going to ship them out.
Where they ship them out and talk to people there.
Okay. So it's not a super common thing. Not a lot of people need bodies. It's generally done. The bodies are taken from the crypts, taken out the main sort of thoroughfare. So anyone working down there, categorizing, organizing, rotating the stock, like for the oldest, chucking them in the pit.
Hey, Kincaid. Oh,
Yes.
you're not with us at the moment, are you?
We've all met back up.
We've got, is there a place where, like, they just keep a bunch of the robes?
Probably like a storeroom or something. Yeah.
Room.
Somewhere.
Oh yes.
Can I go try and steal a pair of robes?
Yeah.
Put them on?
There's really... No one cares about possessions in this order. It's really not about stuff. There's no locks on doors. There's nothing to stop you from just walking around the halls.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I grab a pair of robes and pop them on. Mm-hmm. Then I want to go to, like, either, where they ship the bodies out from, or, like, sort of maybe just like an info desk, but not that same lady we talked to on the way in.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to say, oh, hi, I've got a delivery for AG Holdings, but it doesn't have an
AJ.
address listed.
Well, are you one of the Wanderers?
Yes.
Well, they would talk directly to you about their delivery address if Melisandre's approved it.
Well, they just said we'd have it on file. We've done it for them before, apparently.
I'll talk to Melisandre, I guess.
Okay. Jergal, I'll be with you.
And also with you. You bow to him, and he's just like...
This guy must be new here.
Newbies.
Are there many Christmas
Goddamn
casuals?
freshman.
Are there many people like working around where they would ship the bodies off and bring them in?
There's... Look, it's not a hive of activity, this
Yeah.
place. The Order are not in a hurry. They're not ever moving fast. They're doing their tasks at whatever pace they feel like doing it.
Do any of them look as if they might be hiding some bling or a coin purse or something like that on them? Maybe someone's shoes are a bit more shiny.
Kincaid's knowledge of the Order itself, he pretty much came to you with no bling, nothing meaningful that he wears or, identifies himself with. Everyone in there wears the robes. Some have a symbol of Jergal, on a small chain or whatever it is. But that's about it.
Yeah, I was just wondering if maybe there was one that was like wearing slightly nicer shoes than the others and he was, obviously taking money on the side or something.
Yep.
Mm.
Otherwise, no one really stands out to you. It's a slow, boring sort of place.
This is the worst.
Yep.
Holy hell.
Does the same boat come in? Like to deliver the bodies?
Yeah,
Like, is it the same ship every time or a shipmaster or something?
The bodies are usually delivered on foot.
Right. Okay.
Okay, well,
Like on a
so is there
cart.
Yeah, it's like on a coastal bluff, so very difficult
Yeah.
ocean access.
So bodies are stolen or misplaced. They've gone to Ossievich. We don't know who at God's Walk is doing this or why.
And we haven't...
And all we've got is AJ
Unless... Yeah. Unless we can get more out of Melisandre. Or we just start, I don't know, holding out, like grabbing random priests and holding them by their ankles over the cliffs. Like, hope we get lucky, like,
Holding. How many priests could there be?
a lot.
100.
We got time.
Yeah,
They're
we
all
need the
boring.
Well,
Get exciting when they're upside down.
Well, that's
you did
probably going to be the highlight of their lives.
have an invitation from Ostran to meet face to face
Yeah.
to talk about.
That's the...
That's the only lead
Up to
we've
you.
got.
Chase up the AJ holdings.
And Melisandre seems legit.
Is either, just too good for us and we'll find out when we return and she's vanished,
Yeah.
or we're not getting it.
And we did tell her last time about the name being erased.
Yeah.
And she's still here.
Yeah.
Like, so if she was involved,
She probably would have
I
fled.
feel, and also like I feel like she would have fled, or if she was like, no, I'll hang around and like I can outsmart them. I feel like we would have walked in and ghouls would have descended on. Do you know what I mean? Like we wouldn't have just been allowed. She would have been like helpful and then just allowed to wander around.
Yeah.
Something would have happened.
Actually, if we meet back up in her office,
Yeah.
I'll just kind of stand in the corner. I'll be like, you guys distract her for literally 6 seconds.
Hey, look over here!
Wow, how
There you go.
distracting.
Did you head down there, Melisandre?
I cast Psychic
No,
Lance.
you...
What? You're going to kill her!
But instead of targeting someone, I say the name Saria Heinrich. If the target is within range, it becomes the spell's target, even if you can't see it.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
So I say Saria Heinrich.
So what happens if there is no target?
Well, then the spell just dissipates.
In that
Without
case,
effect.
you say these words. Varys is like, hey, look at me, blah, 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 blah. And Melisandre's like, what are you? Your spell doesn't seem to be here.
I think we have to teleport to Ostran. Yeah.
Sorry about that. I'm on screamers right now.
Okay, holding.
Take a flask.
It's
Oh, that's the stuff.
it's the only like tangible lead that we have
Pretty
that we can
much.
actually go
Yeah.
go with.
Yeah, because I mean we can keep digging here, but it doesn't seem. I feel like we've thought of everything. So unless there's something that we've missed, which I don't know what it'd be.
We'd be flogging a dead horse a bit.
Yeah.
kind of thing. Like, this is just one link in the chain.
Well,
kind of
we
thing,
got
and
the
it's
clue
most
that
boring
is-
of all links, but
Yeah, we got the clue
yeah.
that is AJ holding.
well,
The other
Unless Saria goes in as a dead body, nom nom nom, and then goes out.
Or unless Saria is one of many of the
Corpses
aliases and the, you know...
Oh, their actual name,
Their
yeah.
actual name is something different.
There's
so
some vampire who predates
Yeah.
the Harrenwicks or
who
something. Yeah.
predates the
Well,
world,
the other thing, the only other thing I thought of, like in terms of
No,
words, so like I think you're right. I think the next move is to teleport to Austrians and have a chat with him. Then in terms of other leads for it, Salentine, like we know, he went back to the Lazarus Manor.
Yeah.
As far as we're aware, he's still there.
check up, see how.
The
what's
only
next doing.
literally the only other lead that I can think of is the sorry, I'm having a mental blank. What was
the T-Rex.
what was the Ossiovich's the ossuary?
The ossuary.
Like
And
go
do
back,
a
just
one-save
go
on.
there and see if there was something we missed.
And hey, the ossuary's near Yask's house, so we can, knock two tongues with one upside down tooth.
That's the same.
That's the well-known saying.
Yeah, she goes.
So I guess we end the session there with you scratching your heads a bit.
Yeah.
Ready
makes
to-
sense.
Do we know where the Harrenwicks were? Is there like the ancestral manor of the Harrenwicks somewhere?
In the Underdark.
It would be in the Underdark.
Yeah, that would be. I feel like that's the next, because we did talk about it at some stage, and that I think that was partly why we dropped it a bit here, because we were like, oh, Harrenwick, something Underdark. Well, we're going there anyway, and then we just kind of forgot about it because we got so caught up in the
But also,
pain
it was
gem
like
thing.
months apart.
Yeah, also that.
Yeah,
What
it's,
if you sending bread and us to get info about the Harrenwick family or any of their lodgings, surviving members, whatever?
Yeah, we would give it. I feel like though, we might end up having to, but I would really prefer to not go back to the Underdark.
I think we're gonna have to.
It was it was not
We're a
safe
lot
the first
higher
time,
level now.
and now we
We're a lot
have
stronger.
some pretty hectic enemies as well.
But also, we're all
Most of
different.
them are demons.
No, well, also
I
the
meant
whole
the-
spire of the hand
Yeah,
trying to kill
that's
me.
what I meant.
They've
That
already succeeded.
True.
They think you're dead.
contract
Just
completed.
do not assume Don John Laser.
Yeah.
Or
Or if we are trying to.
Oh, actually, maybe Fran the Flan is back.
Sort of thing. If we're looking to try and settle the score.
I don't hate it.
Yeah.
I don't
Just,
hate it.
just throw down the gauntlet.
Now
I mean,
you're
I've
doing
gotta go
Corleone.
I've got some questions anyway. So
Yeah, let's just destroy the whole spire.
Just
we'll
nuke the
kill
city.
everybody in the Underdark.
We will leave it there, folks. Thank
No
you so
one
much
will
for
mourn
watching. We'll pick up, I don't know when next. We might have to miss a week.
Yeah. I think we
What's
miss it
next week?
I think I'm good for next week.
I can't do next week.
Oh, I see.
Well, I thought Carl couldn't, so I
made
agreed to
plans.
plans.
No, I originally could.
But either way, we will pick up next time. Thank you for watching. If you want to catch up on the old episodes, they're all on YouTube. And you can jump in the Discord if you have any questions. Look after yourselves, look after each other. What happens?
Not
Yeah,
happy.
no.